rags there.
We are ragging it up to begin with.
We'll ease into it.
All right. We are live, folks. Let me find the link. How do I share?
We are here at the Masters.
Hopefully.
Chad Drew to my left, and to my right. Look at that! Hold on! That's Tiger Woods' ball, and it is going to rest a pretty good place. What we thought it was. Welcome, everybody.
Scrambling bar from the similar spot.
Camellia, I believe, is the holder on, number 10.
Just before we got on there, and I apologize for the length of time it took us to get on there, but before we got on there, Chad Drew was asking me what the odds were. Jeff Martin said, is Chepka the favorite? I can report to you from covers.com, which I'm looking at right now. That's covers.com, folks. My pick for gambling websites. They have Molinari even odds right now. Woods pays plus 450. How about that? That's what they're hitting in the
Tiger always
final.
gets that ace on, though.
Tiger plus 450, Kepka plus 550, Finau plus 1,000. You want to make some live money. You know, how about taking Shoffley at 16 to 1? This is probably the best one on the board right now. We're talking about Tony Finau from the dead center of the fairway. Tell us about this one, Jeff.
Oh, he has pulled it badly left.
How big is that tree going to be?
And Bryson DeChambeau, who was had like 2-shot lead halfway through day 2, pulled his second shot left. Lost in and lost the plot after that. Tiger just chipped out. He chose not to.
Looks like he chipped it across the fairway. And this leaves
not taking the arrow
Molinari
shot.
in a pretty comfortable position, I would say. This is two opponents have crisscrossed the fairway. Molinari from dead center, 185 yards away. He is pulling left as well.
Okay.
And long. So this now becomes a contest.
Chipping contest.
Molinari is missing it on all the wrong sides. He's short-sighting himself with the lead.
We really have to wonder where that ball of Tony Finau's came to rest.
People are
The brash Brit Ian Poulter on 11.
people are saying there's a bit of an echo, and that there might be too many microphones.
Too many, Mike.
Too many? I think we only have one.
Audio is better. We're hearing.
Hey.
We were talking earlier, Jeff, when you were gone, Chad and I said, I was watching the other day, and I was reminiscent of a fellow that didn't know that much about golf, and I said, I remember, I was watching a European, I watch a lot of European golf, and first we'll watch Tiger Woods. This is his third after his drive went awry. Did he get that to pull? No, he's on the collar. And he is,
That's got bogey
he's
written
got a
all over
bogey.
it.
He's got a bogey written all over his ball.
Which,
But anyways, I was telling a young man that I remember watching European golf about 5 years ago. Not sure of the event. And it was very exciting because in the final group, two brothers faced each other, Eduardo and Francesco Molinari. I said, wonder what happened to Eduardo. And a couple of minutes later, I saw him look in the bag. And let's talk about brothers who have lugged bags for brothers.
let's see, Mickelson's
Well,
brother.
most famously now, Phil Mickelson's brother replaced one Jim Bones Mackay.
So much action going on.
So much. Now,
Can't lay.
Looks like he'll be forced to lay up in this par 5.
oh,
How do you like laying
Look
it up?
alive! Look alive!
That's why I never lay up, folks.
that being the patronage.
Yes.
That's why I never
Not
lay
a spectator. Not a spectator this
Alright.
week. It's a patron.
Faint heart never won fair jacket. Now, who's on the
You're
tee?
just off camera.
That looks like Xander
Tater.
Shoffley, if you're asking me.
Tater.
Yes.
will Xander be shuffling into the winner's circle in a few hours? We'll see.
Beautiful.
We've got to cram him in. We started late.
I didn't even get a chance to get a haircut.
You look wonderful.
Chad in the mock turtleneck.
Yes.
Like Tiger.
Black pants, mock turtleneck.
Jeff Martin remains ageless, doesn't he? Tony Finau almost holds it with a wonderful, wonderful chip.
Great touch.
And I'll tell you something. Tiger Woods is in trouble.
He's a Tony Finau, the
All that
likable
Woods-
Samoan Mormon.
All that Woods can hope for now is for Molinari to drop a shot.
Another. He did this
Otherwise,
back on 6. He
There's
got
a
it.
2-stroke lead. Now look at this.
After an
This
errant
is a
approach.
ruling I don't agree with, but
Molinari has played fairly raggedly today. Quite a few loose shots, but he has been Italian ice on the 6-footers. Blade goes back and bada boop, bada boop. Right?
now look at this. Now look
here.
where he drops. I don't
Tell you
understand
what.
that at all.
No,
Anyways,
no.
let's go up a little and look at our young
Ian Poulter.
collegial Brit, Ian Poulter. Wow, that was a dangerous shot.
That looks like
Oh,
it's
that
for
was
free,
a
though.
dangerous shot.
Either he missed that shot or he's a damn fool taking that line so close
Certainly
to
is.
Rose Creek. Am I right?
You think he missed it? I mean, he has been he has been playing. He has been pin seeking. I mean, look at that, 10 under, and he has a 50-foot putt, and he
You
puts
can't
a
hide
15-foot
pins.
pass. I mean, he was trying to hole a 50-footer.
You can't hide pins from the brash Brit. That's what I say.
Here's Molinari.
Okay, nice soft touch and oh no!
Oh!
Great shot.
Jeff says, "Oh no," because that may
Very
give it
steady.
to him. And here is, I know we're still early in all of that.
And
You get the feeling Tiger Woods has to make this putt.
Molinari
No, I
from
wouldn't put that on
Turin,
him.
Italy, home of the 2006 Winter Olympics. Will he be going for gold today?
Is he from Genoa, Italy?
Turin,
Turin, Italy.
home of Fiat and Alfa Romeo.
there's
He looks to stay in the fast lane.
I will say this right now. If Tiger Woods can drain this putt, he will win the Masters. If he doesn't,
Look at the slope.
he will still win the Masters. For any of you following my Twitter account, I told you a half an hour ago some very good news. Tiger Woods will win the 2019 Masters. So, as Letterman used to say, wake the neighbors, phone your friends.
And he leaves
not
it
quite.
short in
Leaves
the
it short.
teeth.
All right.
Hey,
Likely.
Tiger Woods drops the stroke to 2 players. One is Tony Finau. The other is the leader, Francesco Molinari.
Now, there's a lot of water in Amen Corner. Molinari's ball could sleep with the fishes easily. We're
Oh my!
pushing a certain angle here.
Yes.
We're,
Will he survive the mob? Tiger's mob.
It's not personal. It's all business with Molinari.
Robert Duvall talking to.
Is he a wartime capo? That's the question.
All right,
This putt has a lot
Finau.
of break.
Now this is
Koepka
not an
was
easy
able
putt.
to
This is
negotiate
not
this.
an easy putt. And what did I tell you?
That's right.
Finau drops one as well. Molinari has to be smiling right now.
Shades of Scott Hoke in the playoff against
Molinari.
Oh.
Already the
You know what I was going to say
leader
earlier? I could
has
not-
just taken 2 strokes. One from Finau, one from Tiger Woods.
Chris DeMarco played in the final group twice in the Masters on Sunday.
That's right.
He lost to Tiger in a playoff, and he lost to Phil when Phil won his first.
I don't remember the Phil one. I remember, of course, the Tiger one.
He was a bridesmaid, Chris DeMarco.
He certainly was, but we're wondering who the best man is going to be today. And Francesco Molinari, look at this. Molinari knocks his two opponents down by a stroke. Let's take a look. Molinari, 13 under. Woods, 11 under. Finau, 11 under.
Koepka for birdie.
Koepka, 11
Not
under.
likely. No. Oh, and well past.
So if you started the day and told Francesco Molinari that all he had to do was to shoot par,
Continue making pars.
and he would be 2 shots ahead after 10,
Child's play for the Italian metronome, I would think.
he would be very happy, I think, with that. Don't you think?
Oh, I do.
I mean, 13 under par.
Well, considering it.
10 holes later, you're 13 under par. Your lead is doubled.
Yesterday was the second lowest scoring day in Masters history.
Is that right? What
Yeah.
was the total score?
Right around 70 was the average score. So
Yeah.
guys like Dustin Johnson were shooting 69,
Sure.
becoming non-factors in the tournament. Now, driving over here, Norm, I was listening to XM radio
Sure.
satellite coverage.
Yeah.
Driving over to your condo here,
Uh-huh.
and there was some I think Irish lady named Maureen who was.
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
Are they getting, by
commentators.
the way,
No.
Have you ever listened to her?
are they getting a
No.
shot
No.
in the mirror?
No, it's not. It's
Okay.
tilted enough.
Yes, I understand.
Have you listened to her? What a
That's
voice!
it.
Yeah.
Who's this now? Maureen Dowd.
Was that her name?
No.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so. I think
Maureen
she's a
Dowd,
columnist
New
for
York
the New York Times.
Yeah,
No, I think it was a
that's
different Maureen.
That's Maureen Dowd. She's a columnist for the New York Times.
But this was a different Maureen. This was an Irish lady. And,
Oh, Maureen O'Hara.
Well,
The quiet man.
that was the red-haired Maureen O'Hara. But
So anyway, what did this
okay.
Maureen say?
She's just great. She just has this great
Yeah.
Irish voice. Here's what she was saying. She was saying Koepka, a no-nonsense golfer. She was saying, sounding like Dylan Thomas. She said, none of the machinations of the DeChambeau. And she goes, back goes the putter, through it rolls. You know, it was like poetry. Fabulous.
This may be the hardest hole
Okay.
on the entire course.
Oh.
If you ask me, this
Is
is the
that
hardest
Is that
hole. on the
leaking
course.
right? I don't think so. No. Oh,
Gets a very
well,
favorable
Boy,
bounce
that's
out
a
of the
great
bounce.
bounce. It's not
Nonetheless, it's in the cut, in the second cut.
and he also may have tree problems. He's right on that tree line. This hole, I think, is the hardest hole in the course. Jeff?
I agree.
Except this
Number
year.
the new number 5
Yes.
is Tiger Woods has maybe lost this Masters on the 5th hole. He has bogeyed it all 4 days.
Wow.
He-
I'm shocked that he bogeyed it today, but that
Yes.
was the one where he made the three.
Unfortunate.
Today for the first time he avoided the fairway bunker. Tiger,
What a
well
shot
right, well
by
right.
Tiger Woods.
He's going to be in the
What
pine
a
straw.
beautiful shot by Tiger Woods.
He was right yesterday, only he
Wow.
was far enough
Sensational.
right that he
That
found
is
this
a
alley.
fantastic shot by Tiger Woods.
Is he back in that alley?
Wow.
I think so.
That is some kind of
Or
shot.
is, well, we will see.
That's beautiful. Oh, beautiful. He's about 180 away from the hole.
Well,
Yeah, about 180 to the
he's
right
over
of the
the pine
fairway
straw
as
now.
well.
Oh no, he can stick it. He
Okay.
can stick it next to the hole from here.
Let's see if Salt Lake City's Tony Finau.
Is that where he's from?
Yeah, it's sort of interesting.
Originally has heritage in Tonga, or as I like to call them, the Friendly Islands.
The Friendly Islands, Tonga.
He's Tongan and Samoan, the first golfer of that heritage
American
to
Samoan?
play PGA. I believe that's what it's known as now, correct? However, his dad immigrated from there. Okay. Koepka hanging tough, making these 6-footers for par, and waiting to unleash his power on the 13th and 15th.
Well,
Hey, Norm, during this commercial,
what do you need? What do you need on the 13th and 15th to win?
2 under at a minimum.
I would say you'd need to be 8. 7 would lock it up. If you combined score on both those holes as an 8, you're doing well. 7 would lock it up.
Now, Norm, during this commercial,
An eagle and a birdie.
I took the liberty of drawing up a little opening for us.
These are always great.
We're just about to begin the coverage. What you've seen so far has been a little bonus before we start.
Just about to begin the coverage. What you've seen so far has been a little bonus.
We got some serious delay.
I don't think that's much of a delay at all.
Okay.
Right, you guys see that? Oh, you have some stuff.
I do. Okay.
For those of you following at home, we're watching Kepka tee off at 12 right now. If you want to try to sync up your...
The commercials are so short for...
Yes,
You're at 15
the way
Oh, Kepka
has
into
put it in the drink.
Oh,
a
no.
tributary.
Oh my
no.
goodness! Shades of speed.
The ripples.
A tributary of Ray's Creek.
Oh, dear. The ripples tell the sad story.
Yes, indeed.
The,
Let's get our opening prepared.
okay, no hurry.
There's some music for this thing.
I do.
When
Give me just a sec.
No, when you're ready.
Okay, yeah, no
It's
hurry.
me and
at
you,
all.
right?
Couple
Yeah,
notes for
just
your
me and
audience.
I've got a few...
Couple notes for your audience.
Yeah.
You're on about a 10-second delay.
Yes, we want to tell you we're on about a 10-second delay. So if you want to, I'll tell you what.
And
This
also
is how
your
we'll do it.
layouts.
Can't lay is on the. We're
13th hole.
We're gonna let you know. Just pause right now, and then we're gonna let you know.
Now, Norm, I was...
How do we do this?
I was inspired by Jim Nance's.
Oh, we're trying to sync them up. Though.
Did you happen to watch Jim Nance's opening?
No.
Well, it was...
Okay. Here's we're just about to putt. I don't know who that is.
Victor Hovland, the amateur from Oklahoma State University.
That may be our cue to do...
Okay. Here we
to
go.
do the opening. Okay, I'll I'll take care
For those
of
of
the
you who
visuals here.
listened to Jim Nance's opening today, which I missed.
This was yesterday. It was all about boys dreaming of someday, youth,
Do
looking
we have
to the
some
future.
music for this?
We do have a little music. Now, okay, now hold on, no hurry.
Bubba
And
Watson.
Norm, just sort of whenever you're ready here.
It begins as a dream.
Okay, keep going.
Little boys who nod off with thoughts of someday following in the footsteps of a womanizing king. A squeaky voiced bear. And a taciturn converted Mormon. But whose childhood dream will be realized? Will Tony be there? Finally. No, I didn't do that.
That's all right. Close enough. I might be a
Will
little better.
Eldrick go from a cheetah back to a tiger? Or will the Italian Molinari make Augusta an offer it can't refuse? The answer coming up on this, the 2019 Norm Macdonald Mastercast, a tradition like no other. Oh,
Hey,
Very good.
very good. That is brought to you by the great.
Little production value for the folks.
That was awesome.
Yes.
That was awesome. That was Jeff Martin. The writing, the production value, written, produced, directed.
I chose, this was all written.
Look at that.
Last night.
What did I tell you?
He
Did I
was-
tell you that was a fantastic shot?
He was there yesterday. He was in that very alley.
Did I tell you he was going? But did I tell you he was going to stick it on the green right
He
next
could
to the
run it
pin?
low now.
Did I tell you that he's going to
Molinari-
stick it on the green next to the pin? Because I'm telling you right now.
He could. Molinari looked like he did a very solid shot. I was seeing out of the corner of my eye while
Chad,
scrolling through
explain
the visuals.
when you have a lie like this.
Off
What
the
you do? You
hard
pick-
pan. You want to
pick it
keep
clean?
your legs quiet. Yes. You want to pick it clean.
Uh-huh.
It's basically the same idea as if he were in a fairway bunker.
Gotcha.
He's going to take very little divot, try to hit the ball first,
Uh-huh.
but careful not to overcook it to the left, which he shouldn't do because his legs will be extremely quiet.
Oh, it looks like a good line. Let's see.
It's absolutely perfect.
Very safe.
Oh, what a
Very
good look at this.
And
Tracking
getting
toward
better
the
at
wall.
the moment.
That was outstanding.
Thank you.
You could make that.
Thank you.
You called it.
I called it when you guys were looking at me with bewildered looks on your face, wondering why I
Meanwhile.
was saying it was a great drive. Poulter at the 9.
He's
Wow.
no chicken. He'll be going for this.
Well,
I got it.
Poulter.
I got it.
Oh,
Joining.
Chicken Little.
Joining.
he may be no
Kepka.
chicken, but that's a shot you could only call foul. I mean, my goodness.
My goodness. Well, the ripples tell the sad story.
The ripples tell. The
Amateur
sad
sensation, Victor Hovland.
What
Won
does
the
this
U.S.
mean? What
Amateur.
does this mean for a guy like Victor?
Oh, memories for a lifetime.
Memories for a lifetime. He won the U.S. Amateur last year at Pebble Beach.
He will use this going forward.
And at -3, will he be in the top 24? No, just outside, which would have earned him a spot in next year's Masters.
All right. He'll be in Butler Cabin. He
Yes.
racing out Alvaro Ortiz.
Receiving the... Oh, but Ortiz is only through 15.
He's only through 15.
Oh,
So,
well.
something else to watch.
And with his power,
Yeah.
I assume.
Between the game, one gets a green jacket, the other, anybody?
The silver platter?
The silver platter.
The low amateur?
Yes.
Or gold medal or silver platter?
Silver platters.
that's so.
You don't know.
I don't know.
You know I don't know. Though. Okay, here is Poulter now.
Wow.
He's
I want to play poker with you.
he's been
That's your bluff.
he's been risking a little bit here, and that's cost him.
Oh, there.
You
Okay.
talked about how he risked the water
Can you-
on the preceding hole.
Can you believe Kepka hit it in the water? He was,
That's pretty incredible.
he was sitting right there. I mean,
Yeah.
he's going to have a mid-iron into 13 and 15.
Yeah, mid-iron crisis.
Some of the folks at home were saying I should put my hat back on.
Oh my goodness, that's just been so.
You know, there's.
Well, I put on your hat.
That's true. What is that hat, by the way? I like the
Oh,
logo.
this is a Loco. If you're tired of your dating apps, you might want to try a Loco. It brings Jeff. You might like this.
Yeah.
It brings. It was. I only wear it because a friend of mine invented it, and he was tired of these dating apps. They're not,
we all
doesn't
sure.
like promiscuous.
No,
sex.
no.
And he wanted to have he wanted to bring romance back to the dating scene.
Why did we ever give it up?
Molinari
That's my
for
question.
birdie.
Huh?
Why did we ever give it up?
Romance?
Yeah.
That's a good question. But Loco's bringing it back.
Molinari missed just
Yes,
on the low
ooh,
side.
nice touch.
Boy, did not look like it was going to miss on the low
No,
side,
he
did
looks
it?
steady,
My
boy.
goodness gracious.
Loco, a dating app
Okay,
for all you
Kepka.
singles out there.
Desperately needs to at least make. Okay.
Now, Kepka, you go, how on earth did he put it in Rays Creek? How on earth?
I don't know. With those muscles? You mean?
No, you said, how on earth did he put it in Rays
Look at
Creek?
these
I
shoes.
mean,
No,
how on
that
earth
was-
did Poulter
This is Ortiz
on
for
the next
birdie.
shot
I
put
know.
in?
I know.
To tie, low amateur misses it just on the high side, but he's got the,
You'll have two
the
holes
par
left.
5-8
He-
and the 9th, having started on 10. Split tees today to try to avoid the
Now, what
imminent weather.
happens? What
Yeah.
happens if they tie?
I don't believe they do any kind of playoff.
So who takes
think
it? Whoever's got
they-
the low score today, or
They split it 6 months a year each.
so there'll be two people along with Tiger Woods and Butler Cabin.
Oh, yes, could
The
be.
world is on pins and needles to see who takes low amateur.
Tony Finau with
All right.
a longish putt, and
Yeah, you need to make one of these.
short,
No.
a little
Oh.
short. Very, very nice putt, but just a little short. Let's go over to Jason Day at the 15th, where he has just birdied the par 5.
To get to double digits after suffering a back injury
He's
on
double
early
Too little,
Thursday,
too late, I would say.
picking up his child.
Vertigo,
Those players behind him, they'll be making birdies as
low
well.
back problems, cursed.
Join us on Facebook Live for Tony the Tiger and Molinari.
Oh, I don't get the Molinari.
I don't get it.
Oh,
Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, I got that.
the three of them.
I didn't get the third.
It's just the three guys playing in the three.
I
The final
get it.
threesome.
I get
Why
it.
are they saying Tony the Tiger from?
Yeah, I did too.
No,
Okay.
Tony
Great.
the Tiger
Great.
and Molinari.
Oh, okay.
No, I would say Tony
Wow,
the
Bubba
Tiger
Watson
and
was
the
mean.
great Molinari. Bubba Watson, look at that card.
Look at that.
Wow.
But-
Wow, Bubba Watson has just gone 4 under in the last 3 holes.
Now,
Here is Tiger.
look, it's unlikely, but what did we see on the very first Normcast in 2010?
Well, I told you.
We
this-
saw a Charles birdie
That's
the
right.
last 4 holes.
Yes.
And don't forget
Come from nowhere.
that I said
Here we go. Tiger, no.
Missed it
to the
on the
left.
low side.
Ah.
That's not the pro side. That's the amateur side.
Wow.
What's with the gum?
Oh, that him and Mickelson.
Yeah, both working the gum like Ben
it's,
Stewart. What's
They have claimed that it's nerve reduces your nerves and anxiety, and
why did they both choose to do it? Were they on the phone like teenage girls?
I don't know.
Plotting this?
Quite possibly, but yeah, they cited some psychologist article about chewing gum reduces, like you get nerves and tensed up in your jaw.
Have you,
right.
either of you fellas noticed the nipples?
Kepka, nope. Double bogey.
The nipples of Tiger Woods this week.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Is that okay to admit? I'm fine with it.
who else is known for that? Phil Mickelson. You see the 2 of them? They talk.
Whoa.
They coordinate.
That's right.
They say, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. Okay.
Tiger Woods 11 under through 11 holes.
All right.
We have 7 holes. Oh, can I have one?
Thank you so
Let's
much.
go, Jeff.
Oh, I'm being told by the folks at home that the gum stimulates the frontal lobes and reduces stress.
Okay. All right.
Molinari to keep this 2-shot lead.
So I'm learning something. Another thing I've learned is that American Samoa has a large Church of Latter-day Saints population.
Well, that would make sense that he
In the
chose
19th,
Salt Lake.
in the 19th century, they
What?
sent 2 missionaries there, and
Okay.
it proved fertile ground.
I don't remember that in the book.
I
of
said
Mormon.
Jeff earlier. Francesco Molinari. Now, let me ask you this. If someone had told you before this round started that weather would not be a problem, that we would go all the way through 11 holes, that Francesco Molinari would be shooting even par, and then you'd have a 2-shot lead, what would you have told me?
Let's see. I'd have been surprised. You'd have thought one of these golfers would make a run. At the very least.
Are we
well,
watching the Molinari effect?
What?
Wow.
I don't know. Those eyes. Those are cold eyes, man.
Ian
And
Poulter,
Ian Poulter.
has also just doubled. My goodness. Rays Creek just took 2. Thank you very much to John Steer, our Gelman.
And
Not because he's behind the scenes,
No,
but
people
because
are-
everybody thinks he's gay. No, I'm kidding. No one thinks Gelman's gay. But hey,
No. Other golfers
many of
have
my best
said.
jokes get missed because people are checking their GPS. And
no, I'm just looking at we have about 3 hours until some severe weather.
They're going to get it in.
3 hours.
2.5.
Well, I think they'll get it in.
They will get it in.
3 hours.
The
Let's tell the folks at
Starting
home.
early.
Let's catch them up on the exact scores because
sure.
I think that's what we should do. So in a moment, Jeff
Molinari
Martin
a
will be
2-stroke
here we go.
lead,
I'm
even
sorry.
on the Molinari even on the day through
Yes.
11
Yes.
with a 2-shot lead. Tiger also even on the day is alone in second, 2 back at 11 under, and then a quintet of players at -10.
Wow.
Jason Day, Bubba Watson, Patrick Cantlay, Xander Schauffele, and Tony Finau.
How about that?
But they will need help, I would say, from
How
Francesco.
about that?
Because
But Francesco has given them about as much help as could be expected, though. I mean, if you're in this field and the final, after 364s yesterday, and the final group is over par,
but
my goodness
the
gracious.
final group, yes, they are. They're 1 over as a group. Two men even, and Finau 1 over.
He can't continue this. I mean, he's not, 13 under is not going to win this event, I will tell you that.
No, well, scoring holes ahoy, and The question
16
is,
under will win this event.
will this be one?
16 under. He said it here first.
16 under.
Seems like a lot.
I think birdies on the par fives and one more besides. That sounds right to me.
Thank you. What would you like to say, Chad? Do you have a prediction? I guess you're saying 15 under then.
I would say 15.
The Molinari effect.
The Molinari effect
Now,
coined first year.
many of his fellow pros say when he looks at you with those cold black eyes of his, you know what it's like to be dead.
Well, here's the difference between the Tiger effect and the Molinari effect.
You
The
feel
Tiger
shiver.
effect affects every player in the field. The Molinari effect only affects one.
They say there's
Tiger Woods. Okay, we're at Rays Creek.
They say this is an important shot now.
The
Jordan
site-
Spieth.
We've seen water in the last triplet.
Jordan Spieth with a Masters in his pocket.
That's a great looking shot right there.
Oh!
That's an over! Francesco Molinari has hit it into the water as well.
Wow.
And his eyes get puppy dog sad. And Tiger Woods has the green light.
The groans echo through the pines.
Oh my goodness, the shot looked beautiful, didn't it?
It did. I thought he had
The
pulled
wind
into the
must-
safe part of the green.
Yes, to the right-hand side of the green. The wind must have held it up. I don't know what happened there.
Wow, and a sadness in those
Very, very
large
sad.
brown eyes. I
Melancholy.
changed my mind. You could drown in them.
You
I
could.
think now that he's vulnerable.
You certainly could.
That was a
Oh
shock.
my goodness.
Wow.
That wasn't a shot.
Shock.
Oh, that was a shot.
Wow.
But
So
look, Tiger Woods' eyes get steely.
Wow, the tables have turned. Somebody looks like he put out a hit on him.
Man, the melancholic eyes.
Cattleman.
Francesco Molinari, like a big fat cow. Here's Tiger Woods. Now look at that. He just
He
smashed
took
it.
did he take an extra
Oh,
club?
he hit that
Just
far.
to be
I better
safe.
get up.
He hit.
Oh!
Oh! It found the green.
Right on the
That's
fat part of
almost.
the green.
Oh, the wind took that too. He's chewing gum, as you see. Only difference between him and a cow chewing his cud is the intelligent look on the cow's face. Right here now, Tony Finau. Now he's got to be thinking, if I can put this near the hole, we may leave 12th with a new leader.
Oh my God.
I predicted Tiger Woods. By the way, I predicted Tiger Woods would lead after the 10th hole. I was wrong. But will he lead after the 12th hole?
This Masters is the cry is going round. Can you imagine? Just the players on 16, who just
Finau's in the water.
What's
Tony
happened
Finau
here?
is in the water, and destiny seems to be on Tiger Woods' side right now.
Was there some swirling wind?
I
above,
can't find any official-
Look at Woods. Look at Tiger Woods.
Look at that! Look at that! Not that story. When Jordan Spieth did it, it was an astonishing turnaround. We just saw that times 4.
So
we're at sea glory,
Wow.
boy.
Wow.
Oh man!
Well,
Oh,
wait a
Lord.
minute. Jordan Spieth hit it into the water.
He hit it in the water, and then he hit it in again,
Right.
and it opened the door for Danny Willett.
I haven't found any.
But he didn't hit it into the grass and then roll back into the water. He hit it into the
Oh
water.
yeah, he
And then he
jumped
laid
it.
the sod over.
But
Maybe one of the worst decisions
our crack
ever made was not re-teeing that. in my
our crack
time.
research staff has come up with, since at least through the early 90s, or since the early 90s, no Masters champion has hit it into the water on 12.
Wow, how about that?
Well,
Did you hear that, folks?
Let's look at that leaderboard.
Now look at all these players. Look at all these players that are at 10 under now.
Right.
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden,
Are involved.
Tiger
Woods
is
the leader.
At least a 50-50.
Of the Tiger Woods is the leader
I
after
think
this
so.
hole.
I think he will be. Well, we're tied for the
Unbelievable.
lead. Molinari had a 2-shot lead and could yet get up and down. All right.
Here's
Xander.
Shockley at 10. I don't know how many.
Let's
of
see.
them.
Oh, very
He
good.
is been running
Excellent
for
shot.
eagle now
So-
to get to the lead. Unbelievable.
In Xander do.
Wow.
Will Bobby Jones, a
Wow.
stately Masters champ decree. That's Jim Nance's call.
Now I'm telling you, I talked about the
preview.
Tiger effect, and I asked Chad, will there be a Tiger effect? He said there won't. I think the Tiger effect, we just saw it.
Suddenly every shot is precious.
Look at this
Bubba
same
Watson.
shot by Bubba Watson.
On 16 was that? Yes,
Wow. How did he get that backspin?
Yeah.
Let's find out from our color man, Chad.
I think it's a tremendous sloping green, and so similar to when Tiger holed out.
Oh, it was not backspin. My apologies.
You're saying he let the slope do the work.
I think so.
It's a bit of a mini golf hole.
Yes.
Once you get to the green.
So there's the drop area.
I would never
Molinari.
compare Augusta National Golf Course
Has
to
to
mini
get
golf.
this-
That's Martin's words.
Now,
I'm out. I'm like,
Molinari, if he gets
Interbang.
this,
I'm like Jerry McCord. I'm out.
Molinari needs to get this up and in to probably keep the lead, and he'll have a tester, folks. 12 feet.
I don't think so.
That's going to be a tough one, boy, especially in his state of mind.
Exactly. Those nerves are rattled.
And now Tony Finau.
His
My goodness gracious.
his nerves, which were
I
al
really.
dente, are suddenly.
Here's
bit
the
overcooked,
here's the
I
thing.
think.
Here's the thing. Who is worse? Who is worse? Brooks Koepka, who puts it into the water, or Ian Poulter, who puts it into the water right after? Who's worse? Molinari, who puts it in the water, or Tony Finau, who puts it in the water right after? Tell me that.
I would say the guy's going after because
It seems so.
wouldn't you think you would take a cue and say,
My
"Oh,
goodness.
there's the unpredictable winds"?
But I think it
the
also shows you
notoriously-
how difficult that hole is. That even when taking,
And yet
But-
Tiger Woods
Yeah,
and
Tiger-
played it safe.
Yeah.
And he said, you know what? If I come up short, I'm going to be in the sand.
yeah.
That's right. Yes. Why Molinari was
But Molinari's been going after
taking
it
that
all
direct
day.
line?
Finau, he's trying to get up and down, done a much
Oh,
better.
could be a
much
big
better
shot.
job, Much
Could be
better
a-
job.
Every stroke is precious.
Yes, Finau absolutely needs to
Yeah.
make this putt, I think.
What?
He
What
can't-
theater?
This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible on the last two groups. And so many
Here's
players
Rory,
are
who a
involved
lot of
now.
people thought would
now,
be
do the players know about
Much
this?
more involved in this tournament.
Here's the
on his
Rory
final hole of the day.
McIlroy at the night, which is his final. Do the players up in front know about this? They don't.
Surely.
Well, it's not on
They
the
can
board.
hear- they can
Surely
hear the
They
groans.
hear the groans.
They hear something's happened.
Surely.
What's happened for you? Those
Surely
of you,
the crime went
Those
down.
of you who have, like Jeff, who's been to Augusta many times. I mean, does the word of mouth travel? Among
Well,
the spectators?
I don't know about word of mouth. You certainly hear the reactions. The year I was there, Kirk Triplett, among others, made a hole in one on 16. I was on far, far away, and you heard the roar.
Yeah.
And Bryson DeChambeau aced the 16th this year and
Yes.
sent up a similar roar.
Shoffley
for
now,
eagle.
He's looking like he may be
No,
close to
a
the
little
lead,
outside.
because that will put him to 11 under,
Xander Shoffley resembles
and
Bruno,
11 under may be the lead.
resembles Bruno Kirby. Do you think?
He does resemble a
The
young
late Bruno Kirby, and
Bruno Kirby.
also
The late Bruno
Bobby
Kirby.
Van, who was Song and Dance
He
Man,
has this sad eyes of Bobby Van,
and
doesn't
big
he?
smile of the 1970s
But tell me this:
game show.
is he the co-leader after the boys finish 12?
Let's see.
Oh, Bubba with a
Bubba!
giant.
Oh.
It's not returning
That's
to the
not
left.
coming
He's not
back
coming
though.
back.
Trying for his
And
trademark super
to
slice.
forget a birdie, he will have plenty of work for par.
So tell the viewers, Jeff, who is in this right now that has a chance to win?
I got 2 words
out of the
for
last,
you.
out
2
of
words
the
for
final
you.
group.
1 word.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger. Okay, 2 words. Tiger Woods.
Well, I announced to my Twitter followers a couple of hours ago. I said, "Good news! Tiger Woods will win the 2019 Masters," because I don't want them to be too nervous. But were Tiger not in this, just by sheer numbers, who is now involved? Let's go to the leaderboard. Jeff, tell us.
Okay, let me get there.
Tell us who's around 11.
Who's- okay.
11 is
There,
gonna be,
as I said.
11 is going to be the leader.
11 is, there's only one man in 11, and we're watching him putt right
Well,
now.
Shoffley's at 11. Shoffley's also.
Is he?
Tater has.
Oh my goodness! A terrible putt by Tiger
Woefully
Woods.
short.
Oh, you're right. Shoffley's birdie is
Yeah.
short. So, okay.
What do you think of this putt by Tiger Woods?
How far away is it?
That's a very
He's outside
surprising
of
putt.
Finau.
Well,
My goodness.
okay, look. He wasn't likely to make that. If he makes this, he'll have his par. Shoffley's birdie is...
He is the
routine
leader at
guy.
11 under.
Right.
I mean, I don't know how you count this, but
I think he will be tied for the lead.
this is the leader, isn't it?
I think he will be tied for the lead. Molinari
that's a phantom number, that 13.
It is. It is. It will fall.
It's a ghost.
Correct. Pay no attention to that 13 on the scoreboard, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Like in the Wizard of Oz.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's see a tear for him in those.
Look at the guy behind him.
Oh.
He just lost.
Waited all morning for those.
We may as well
seats.
tell you as Molinari tries to make this putt to stay the leader at the Masters.
Cow eyes or sheep
We
eyes?
may as well tell you.
That's the question.
that,
Yes.
One of the men here on the panel, and I'll say it's not Jeff Martin, has bet Molinari to win.
And he just makes a double bogey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gee. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Chad Drew has, what, a
So
40?
Molinari
I made a
is now tied with Shoffley.
earlier in the week,
Tiger Woods
pre-round.
is
He
putting
did it.
to join Molinari and Shoffley
Okay.
at the top
All
of
right.
the board.
Big picture. Patrick Cantlay, who's been on an incredible run, shot 64 yesterday, is 4 under today, and is on the 15th hole, where surely he's feeling it. Surely
have
he's
you
thinking
ever
birdie
seen
or
a
eagle.
Masters where so many people were in play, and not only
No,
so many
and
people,
there's a reason
but
for
so
that,
many
because-
world-class players.
No, and I thought you were going to say where so many have dunked their ball on 12.
Well, no,
And I was going to say, no, I haven't. No one has. There's never been one.
never been. How about
How
that?
how comfortable are you with your 16 under? Certainly that would win.
Okay, we are watching,
That's
Laura.
very true. All right, let's
Now,
watch
Chad
Tiger Woods
Drew.
now.
Okay, let's
Tiger
watch this
Woods.
putt.
This to share the lead at the Masters for the first time all week. There
Got
it
it.
is.
Got it.
It's happened.
It's happened.
Tiger Woods co-leads
All right, I've heard roars.
the
but
Masters.
Not like that one.
How about that? 6 holes separate us from history now. And how fantastic that we got to get together, fellas.
It's
on a personal note.
great to be here. The best day of the year, maybe.
Yes, I don't disagree with that.
Now it would be even now. Chad Drew
I mean, this took us
had
a
a
lot.
$45 bet on.
Look at
Molinari.
Rahm! Look at Rahm! Oh my goodness, John Rahm. Almost aces.
The burly Basque
Wow.
to a foot. He will join the throng at
Gracious.
10 under. Now,
Where has
The
Justin
name don't-
Thomas been?
he's been playing well. Thomas was burning edges the first 2 days.
Oh,
playing
look at
well.
this.
Okay. One time. He did it.
There it is,
He did it.
folks. A
He
hole
did
in
it.
one.
For Justin Thomas.
What's
How
going
about
on
that?
here? Hell's a popping.
And he goes to 9 under, 2 back.
For all you bettors out there, 2020 Masters, you want to make a note that the
What?
will there be a hole in one is maybe the easiest money you will ever make all year.
What does that pay?
It was minus 140. You bet
Wow.
$140. If you lose,
What?
you lose 140. If you win, you win 100.
How about
This is
that?
the center.
Oh,
can't-
and here comes the rain,
this
folks.
is crazy. The center can't
Oh,
hold.
no.
all this.
Maybe just what Molinari needs, and Finau misses.
Finau.
That
boy,
is not
oh
even
boy.
in the hole yet for double.
Finau is pretty well throwing the whole thing.
Will
in.
not be there at the finale, I think.
Finau is just throwing away the entire thing. How about that? How about you almost missed that putt?
Jeff
that?
Fisher on Facebook is telling us that the whole room is crooked and the mirror is straight.
Okay, we're through the looking glass, is what he's saying. That's the most, that might be the most astounding 10 minutes of golf I've ever seen.
Me too. Absolutely unbelievable.
Not since.
Here's Cantlay.
Well, I have to reach back in my memory. Okay, Cantlay.
Back
This is
to-
a huge shot.
Back to betting.
Cantlay.
I chose Patrick Cantlay.
Look at Cantlay.
A simple
Cantlay,
$25
it
bet.
keeps-
Cantlay,
getting better.
Can I guess maybe what Cantlay's odds
No.
were before the day starts?
Yes.
I would put Cantlay at about 500 to 1.
He was 500 to 1 to
Oh,
start
he was?
the tournament.
Well, that's what I meant.
Did you put money on him?
Yeah, $25 to
What are you
win
gonna win?
$12.50.
So
That
if
is
Molinari
fine.
or Cantlay takes home the green jacket,
Yes. I take home some
it will be
green.
a happy Easter for poor Kristen.
Yes.
Watching back home.
But,
That's
what would you be happy
Okay.
with? Who would you be happier winning? Tiger Woods or Patrick Cantlay?
Patrick Cantlay.
Really?
Yeah. You mean if I didn't have the money?
Tiger
bet on it?
Woods just slipped on some
Oh,
mud,
did he?
folks. Unbelievable.
Oh,
It's up fine.
that's a fantastic drive.
But did you see the mud under
yeah,
his feet?
yeah.
By the way, did anyone
I
see?
bet that he.
I don't know why he was
I
standing
think he
there.
flirted with those trees on the left.
Did
but-
anyone see Zach Johnson on Friday here at the 13th?
Yeah, when he hit the ball. You remember when I told you? When I
He took a practice
Remember when
swing
I teed it up
and he
like
hit the
that?
ball.
I saw that. I
And
saw
that's
that.
legal. There's
is
no penalty.
If there's no intent, that
Just
is
when
not
I
a
go
penalty.
like this on the, well, sometimes it just hits
Yeah, I
over.
was glad.
And people go, oh, and I go, no.
The common sense new regulation is that's not a penalty. Okay, the badly shaken Italian Molinari.
Have you guys commented on Chad's wardrobe?
Chad is wearing his red and black.
Red
Oh,
mock neck.
the mock turtleneck.
The mock
Tell
turtleneck.
everyone what the mock turtleneck is.
Well, Tiger, of course, has won many tournaments wearing the mock. What do you mean?
That's it.
What exactly? Okay, here's
And Molinari.
Molinari.
Rock solid from the looks of it.
That's
Let's see.
Yellow Arrow.
But
on
of
the
course-
CBS Sports line. Look at that.
Well back from some of his brawnier competitors.
What's going through his head right now? Wow. I'll tell you this. We might break the record, too, for the difference in average score for Saturday versus average score for Sunday, I would
Let's
well
see.
imagine.
It's only the leaders who are following. The second tier guys, Jason Day, Bubba Watson, Cantlay, they're 4 or 5.
Wow.
Kentlay's going to go at least 5 under.
Unbelievable that Bubba Watson is one shot back. Unbelievable that Patrick Cantlay is
Let's
one
see.
shot back.
Thomas. What has Thomas been doing? Oh, Thomas.
Want to thank everybody who's followed the Masters podcast here with me and with Chad and with Jeff. We've been doing this for quite some time, and after yesterday, and watching it Friday, and yesterday and Thursday also, but every day was just incredible.
Stupendous.
I mean, the leader. I've never
What
seen
storylines?
Never seen leaderboards like this.
Yes. No, you're
No counterfeits.
nothing but.
And a record 66 players made the cut, I believe. Only
No.
22 players, 23 missed the
66
cut.
players.
No mock turtle soup. Only the real thing. That's what you're saying. And let's see, Justin Harding, the South African,
Justin Harding led.
was
He was the leader.
who played his college golf.
Was he
at,
the leader after day one?
Beaumont, Texas, Lamar University. No, but he was on the leaderboard. But Bryson DeChambeau looked like he might run away with it. Not to be.
Here's Cantlay for an
Totally
eagle.
lost
the
the plot.
outright
For the
lead.
outright lead, Patrick Cantlay at the 15th. Let's watch.
Boy, that looks
Money!
good, folks.
Money!
Outright lead.
Patrick Cantlay leads the Masters. This is unbelievable. And what a day he has had. Look at that card.
Omen. I just crinkled up by accident. Oh, no.
Oh, part of our.
My goodness gracious.
What a run by Cantlay. 8 under yesterday.
This is just unbelievable.
6 under today.
This is just something, isn't it?
14. Patrick Cantlay has played his last 31 holes in something like 14 under, something like that. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician.
Wow. I mean, here's Shoffley. Can't forget about him. Can't forget about anybody.
Can't forget
Can't forget about anybody at this point.
It's just amazing.
But now, who called it? I said Cantlay had the 15 to play.
Yes.
He's the name to watch.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
all right. Here we go.
But you have to think, where is Shoffley, by the way? He's on.
He is.
That was on 14,
Yeah. So.
which I love that late the Sunday pin placement on 14.
Roughly.
It'll be interesting to see what.
This is Koepka for Eagle. Don't forget about the Burley.
And he made it.
Oh!
Koepka. Is he one ahead now?
No.
No, he's 11 under.
No, back
But
when,
is he 13 under?
11 under.
now back in 1986, Jack Nicklaus was making birdies and eagle and an eagle, and
Brooks Koepka follows a double with an eagle.
Ballesteros was
Now, let me
making
ask-
eagles, and then he hit it in the water at 15. There was that kind of stuff happening.
Yeah.
Back in 2004, Ernie Els birdied
I
Eagle
remember
13.
Yes.
Eagle 13, while Mickelson in the adjoining 12th made birdie and started his great run.
Let me ask you. I'll ask Chad this. Chad is a golfer. You get a double bogey and you follow that.
Jeff Martin is a
Okay.
very well accomplished
Okay,
golfer
Jeff,
as well. Is all
Jeff,
we're saying.
something-
Jeff.
Too mean not to say. I
Jeff,
guess.
you follow it.
Chad's a golfer. He says, turning
Jeff.
his back.
Yes.
No, Jeff, you follow.
Yes.
You
Fine.
you get a double eagle and you follow with I'm sorry. You get a double.
Chad,
bogey.
tell Norm I'm not speaking to him.
Jeff, you get a double bogey and you follow with an eagle. That's scenario number one. Scenario number two, you get an eagle and you follow with a double bogey. Scenario number three, you get two pars. It's all the same score, but tell me.
Give me that first. Give me that first
Scenario A.
Give me that.
Scenario A is what we've just seen from Brooks.
Oh,
bogey,
Bubba's.
a dangerous bogey on the.
I would
17th.
say that first scenario is
The
sort
double?
of, that's the double followed by the eagle. What does that say? That says hashtag unconquerable.
Wow.
Cantlay, a little too
Cantlay.
far to the right.
And will it come down? No, that's
No,
not
that
coming
will be
down.
slippery.
And that I would say is
Now, what is the chance of a three
more-
putt from there? Or
Better
what's the
than
chance of a
50-50.
two putt? Let's see. You think it's about 50-50?
No, I would give it.
He's not
I would
happy.
give him 1 in 3 chance.
Best comebacks in Master history, CBS are showing us right now.
Wow.
I don't know why.
I would say a 1 in 3 chance.
Oh, it's because Cantlay trailed by 7 strokes entering this round. That's why they're telling
Well,
us.
7 strokes
Right.
and had to crawl over how many golfers?
Yes, and how
16? 18?
not only the number of golfers, but the stature of those golfers.
Yes, most of the major winners. I would have called it impossible.
Just this would be some coming out party.
Koepka.
for
Koepka,
Patrick
that is
Cantlay.
well right. And
And don't forget,
no.
don't forget, Patrick Cantlay hasn't been in the winner's circle, but I would think he'd probably be ranked 15th in the world, something like that.
Right
Cantlay?
around there.
I would
Yeah.
think, yes.
Top 25, I would say at least.
So it's not like he hasn't been known about for some time now.
Oh no, he's a comer. Now, most folks don't watch as much the European tour as you do, Norm. So perhaps
Here's Shoffley.
babyface Cantlay not as familiar.
This is
Wait a minute, he's Californian. Isn't
This
he?
is a good
Yes.
hole.
Okay, forget what I just said.
This is a good hole to look at this. Shoffley joins the leader. He is a co-leader now.
Shoffley.
Shoffley fought off
The-
that bad front nine,
All right,
and now he is the co-leader with Cantlay.
Bobby Van look-alike.
Oh, he picked it clean.
But
Get up.
the leader.
Okay, right there,
The
right there in
winner-
Bernie
the winner-
territory.
That looks like a
The
two
winner
putt.
is still going to come from the final group, I would say. The smart money says.
Cantlay is on a remarkable roll.
Here's Jason Day.
All the players in that last group have rattled nerves, I would think.
Well, no kidding, because they're not only are they playing against Cantlay, but they can lay an egg. And we
Yeah.
saw that at Rays Creek, where a couple of yokers, whatever.
Right.
All right, let's go back to Tiger Woods. The man is
Tiger
been
hard-boiled enough
forgotten
to
for a
pull off
moment.
this shot, is what you're saying. Okay. Well,
I say, I'm going to make a prediction right here that he'll have an 8-foot putt for eagle.
for Eagle.
That's my
Well,
prediction.
your prediction's looking good. This should go right when it lands.
Oh gosh!
Oh.
Oh gosh!
Oh,
A bit far. It'll be sneaky.
oh,
but
not bad though.
anything-
Not bad.
Oh gosh!
It-
Well, a birdie puts him back atop the leaderboard.
His
He was
putt on
there.
9.
He was there for about 2 minutes.
Okay. key. Now, Koepka, just in the rough on 14, but shouldn't pose a problem because 14, the only hole at Augusta National without a sand trap. I'm sure you know.
Isn't it wonderful about Augusta that we are so familiar with every single hole?
It is.
For every golf fan, there's no other course where you know every single hole so intimately.
None.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
And it's set up for action golf here on the back nine. It's like a pinball machine.
Oh my goodness.
You can tilt, you can hit the bonus,
It's
which has
certainly,
been working out.
it's certainly, well, he was in the gym this morning about 8 hours ago, wasn't he? Here is Jason Day. Don't forget about him. You can forget.
I think you can forget about him.
Hey, he hits it a little to the right.
No, I don't mean that. And
Boy,
that's
right
a good
down
drive.
the middle.
Ooh,
I mean, I don't know where you. I don't know
He's
when
got
you
to gamble.
when you put in the curses that Jason Day has faced throughout his career. You know, if you can handicap that.
Oh, just all the physical
Yes.
challenges.
Oh my gosh, playing with vertigo. Can you imagine playing with vertigo?
Yeah.
Golf.
That brought David Duval low,
I didn't
former
know that.
number one.
I didn't know it was vertigo.
I don't
believe
certainly don't want to bring anything down, but
Yeah.
when Jason Day and the Masters, to me, I only have one memory.
The great late Super Dave Osborne.
That is absolutely right.
I forgot.
Oh,
about
The
that
late
for a
great
moment.
Super Dave. I know people on Facebook and Twitter have been saying it's not the same without him.
and
Ortiz is just falling
a
into
tournament
the-
within a tournament.
200, yeah.
Oh
Ortiz has taken himself out of the. He will not be in Butler Cabin
no!
for an awkward interview.
It would
Oh, that would have
that would
been
have made it, huh?
that would have been it.
No, I think.
Yeah,
that was
it
bogey.
Oh, that was it.
Wow, yes, Ortiz just missed a 5-foot putt
All right.
that would have split the silver paddle.
A valiant attempt, but second place is no place when you're vying for.
Cantlay now at 16.
Oh, this is tough.
Now look at the break on this. Look where Cantlay is looking.
Now we've seen
This is incredible.
Justin
That
Thomas.
has 35 feet of break on it, folks.
Look at this.
He hit his mark. He hit where he was aiming, and now the ball,
Now
it
it's
was on
walk.
the low side.
You
and it
can't
was-
stop it.
That was
See?
actually hit too hard.
Wow.
What did I call that? I called that about 1 and 3, and I'll stick with that because you
Yes,
can't
I do.
stop it. But he must be kicking himself because there for the taking. You know who else is kicking himself? Justin Thomas bogeyed the very gettable 15
Oh,
After the ace.
before
the ace.
Oh.
So
Well,
So-
here's Shoffley.
surely thought that.
Now, Shoffley, a moment from
That's
now,
going right.
may be the leader all by himself.
they'll be
But
laying
that's
up on the
it,
very
so-
gettable par 5. Oh, it hits a
Oh,
patron.
and
Hits a
hitting that
patron.
patron may have hurt him badly, or may have provided an
Chad
opening.
misspoke
You
and hit
can't
a patron.
Is that what I said?
I said fan.
Oh, geez.
This is a
You're off
patron.
the
I thought I said
broadcast.
patron as
tell. I
well.
think he said patron. We
I
are
heard fan.
sponsored by Patreon here on the podcast.
Wow.
We're giving $50,000.
I thought it was logo.
Well,
Spoken
the
to.
cry's already going around now that Chad said fan. So it's already halfway around the world.
Oh, no.
And,
I've taken it
He's
back.
tainted.
Let's go to Molinari. And believe it or not, Molinari is putting to have the solo lead in the Masters. This is absolutely incredible things
All right.
we're witnessing.
No, that's not going in. His birdie, a mere formality, though.
So he will be
He did
a
what he had to
co-leader
do.
after this putt.
He did what he had to do.
But Cantlay
Can't lay.
One of our
does no gimme. And Shoffley's in trouble. What action we're seeing.
one of our astute
Koepka. Don't forget about Koepka.
followers after Shoffley hit it into the right in the patrons just started with he didn't have time to yell 4.
Because he was too busy saying, no way it's going to hit that guy.
Of the late great Mitch Hedberg.
Speaking of which, Tony Finau, who's
Now, here's a very, very big putt here.
yeah, Yeah.
Patrick Cantlay needs this putt. Let's be honest.
And he missed it low.
Missed it.
Darn it.
Called it. That's a heartbreaker.
Tiger Woods for the outright lead.
Boy, this has
This
all the
is
makings
incredible.
of going in.
You gotta think this is
Oh,
going
it hit
in.
something.
That's in, folks.
No.
Oh, it hit something early on. Chad is right.
Hit a
What
little
was
bit.
that?
Little, I don't know.
And it took a lot of speed off the putt. I don't know if it cost him. I can't think that cost him the putt because it's 2 feet short, but it did change the trajectory of that putt. Tony Finau, is this for Eagle? No. They didn't show Tony Finau.
I'm
This
trying to
can't
think
be
where
for
he
Eagle.
hit it. Did they show his tee shot?
This cannot be for Eagle.
It would be amazing if it were.
No, this must be for birdie. Has to be for birdie.
Yes,
it
there you
is.
go.
Finau out of this thing. Picks up a birdie. But the leader, and he could soon be co-leader. I mean, he could soon be solo leader, as the action is so fast and furious, is Tiger Woods. Tiger is putting to go to 12 under. Cantlay just fell to 11 under. Schauffele is in the woods right and could drop to 11 under. Tiger Woods is moments away from being the solo leader. He has never been the solo leader in this tournament this year. The last time he was solo leader of any major was at Carnoustie when he was paired with that man, Molinari. Isn't this something?
This is something. What is
Isn't this something? I mean,
Yeah.
did I explain to you that
What I missed?
Tiger Woods just made the birdie?
Right.
So he goes to 12 under.
So did Molinari, so no blood drawn
No.
between
And
those two.
Cantlay fell.
That was Kentlay's bogey. That was enormous for him because, as we've seen, that 16th is there to be had.
Slide by you, just a
You
touch.
just who is that? Oh, okay, Ricky. Is that surely he's not in the picture, is he? No, I wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't say so.
My goodness gracious. I made a mistake. I said that Tiger Woods would be the solo leader soon. It's not true. He's tied with Molinari. And boy, you just hate to see Molinari win this after what happened at Rays Creek. It's never happened, as Chad tells us.
The story just hasn't been written. I tell you, we don't know what's going to happen. Okay, now Koepka. Meanwhile, what's he doing? Where's this
Koepka's
going?
incredible. Koepka's at 11 under. There he is. Isn't that him right
And
there? Aren't we
that's him
watching?
putting for birdie.
And
Now-
this would bring him to 12 under.
Yeah,
And this is the 14th.
not too likely to make this, is he? That looks short.
That's short.
Um,
But it looks
but-
like it'll be decided at 15.
But look, Koepka's entering the zone where over the last 2 years he just pounds these cold-blooded 340-yard
That
drives.
is perfect for Tiger.
What a shot by Tiger.
Well done.
This maybe has been his best hole all week. I don't know what he has scored, but I remember him getting one birdie.
That's right. He's made unlikely birdies.
Yes.
Out of the pine straw, right?
Yep.
All right. That gum is calming his nerves. Folks online are telling me.
Molinari. Got to give him props for. Got to give Koepka and Molinari props for the bounce backs they have made. The other two
Now,
that followed them, and I'm talking, of course, about Poulter and Finau, did not do the bounce back. This is absolutely
fantastic stuff.
the best golf tournament I've ever seen in my life. And
Now, Tony Finau, of course, is an extremely wholesome, devout dude. But look at him here yesterday. You see that?
yes, I did.
He dropped an F-bomb on camera.
Here's Schauffele now. We talked about he has to just chip it out on 15. So certainly takes the eagle out of play, but if you're gonna knock it into the woods anywhere, you want to do it at a par 5.
Where's the camera? Let me share that with the folks at home. Tony Finau on 14
Here is
yesterday.
Patrick Cantlay at 17 after the unfortunate bogey.
Clear
and
as can
now
be.
He's hit it well right again.
There you go.
Patrick Cantlay.
There it is.
After an
me do that again.
absolutely brilliant first 15 holes.
Has he lost the
melted
plot?
down at 16 and at 7.
Watch Tony Finau drop an F-bomb here. There it is. That makes me like him more. The likable Tongan.
Did you see?
It shows you how hard it is to come. That's why I know.
Who's
why,
that?
That's why it's so difficult.
Whose shot is that?
That's Fowler. Ricky Fowler.
On 16? A little too late, right?
I mean, it's absolutely incredibly hard what Cantlay was trying to do.
Oh, okay, good.
So through 15 holes, Cantlay plays absolutely brilliant. Then what happens at 16?
He remembered where he was and who he was, perhaps.
Absolutely, that's a great way to put
Henrik
it.
Stenson with the flipping off the greens is another good one that happened yesterday. After
What'd
a
he do?
3-putt, he just walked by and sort of gave the
Give
swipe the middle finger at that
At
hole.
the green complexes at
Yeah, the
Augusta?
green complex.
I've never heard of it.
Nick
Giving a
Faldo.
finger to a
Nick Faldo, back when he was
Gotcha,
competing one
guys.
time, came out at his post-round interview, said, complained about some of the greens and said, Mickey Mouse stuff.
Are you making the sandwich?
Just the difficulty of you miss your spot by a yard and rolls 40 feet away.
Sure, yeah. Well, I'm trying to remember the U.S. Open where I think it was Payne Stewart did not like the, because they were kind of domed greens where,
Well, he won on the domed greens at Pinehurst.
Maybe it was Pinehurst. My memory doesn't go back that far. I mean, that's a long time ago.
Wow, okay.
1999.
What are you making?
I'm going to make some of the world famous pimento cheese.
You need to announce it. To
Dustin Johnson will need birdie to have any chance of being in the discussion, and, well, could definitely have been. Why didn't that come down a little? He's there. Oh, here comes. Norm, DJ's, who has barely had camera time today.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Dustin Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Xander Schauffele, who resembles Bobby Van,
Make me laugh, Dame.
who was both a game show host and panelist back in the 1970s.
Absolutely.
And
And
like Bruno Kirby, gone too soon. He was
Joyce Bullifant's lover.
married to Elaine Joyce.
Elaine Joyce.
You couldn't have been closer. Who, after Bobby passed, then became the widow of Neil Simon. Did you know that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Elaine Joyce, who,
Beautiful girl.
beautiful girl. She was,
I only know her as a panelist on a game show.
well, she was also bright in many 70s, your Charlie's Angels here,
Kept us thinking Eagle here in the 15th.
your Police Story there.
To switch gears just for a second, as I'm off
She was,
camera preparing something.
A definite ornament on the world.
She'd show
Chad,
up.
we're talking about Elaine Joyce.
Yes,
what could be
She'd
so
show up
important?
here and there as the younger sister to Sherry North or some such.
Is that right?
What did Bubba just do? Oh, that's where he was in trouble.
Bubba, not really in it. Not really in it.
If we're talking Hollywood, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask, Jeff, do you stand with the WGA?
Oh,
But let's hold on. Tiger
I'm-
Woods.
I'm kind of
Tiger
detached
Woods
from that.
Make a very important shot.
let's. Do I stand with TW? Yes, and
Wow, what a
probably-
shot by Tiger Woods!
He can make that. He can
My
make that.
goodness
On the 14th.
gracious.
He's wanting it to work a little right. That's the way the slope goes, but it hits and
Is
holds.
he left of the hole?
He's left of the hole.
Nice. Dan Duffy in the background for all of you people scoring at home.
Is that Tiger's
CBS
kid?
employee. No.
Oh.
Interesting
CBS
thing-
employee.
Interesting thing happened yesterday. A
That's
guy that
right.
opened for me on the road goes by the name of Joe Stapleton. I was explaining to him how I've long predicted that Tiger would come back when he's been written off by virtually everyone in the broadcasting industry. And I said he would win here, and I said he would win 3 times, 3 more Masters. And I explained the entire thing, and at the end of it, he says to me, this fella, Joe Stapleton, "Oh, Tiger will never win again."
Wow.
Real student of history, that guy. Huh?
Forgetting last year's Tournament of Champions. All right.
But it's what have you done for me lately, I find, with these guys. These sportscasters, they have no sense of, I feel like there's only one way this could go.
With the Tiger victory?
Yeah, because I think sometimes you can predict history when you're within it. You don't have to wait till afterwards. Isn't this
Well, there was
what we knew
the
was gonna happen?
the very fellow who spoiled that storyline at last year's PGA, Brooks Koepka, just pounded his drive on number 15, 326 yards.
Well, that's true. And
And
the other
and
man who destroyed the storyline is playing us alongside.
He's walking down toward the 14th green as we speak.
But I think last year we knew that this was his tournament.
Jason Day, 11 under, will not be good enough.
How did you feel? I felt personally that he was ready after his putting at the WGC. Did you?
Tiger?
Yeah, I thought that's what he was missing. The best player in the world is the best putter in the world, and Tiger wasn't that until I feel.
You feel putting is the most important part of the game?
Not at Augusta National. It's not the most important statistic.
I say his iron play is as good as ever.
Yes.
The most important statistic
I agree
to win at the Masters is approach shots from 150 to 200 yards.
No, that's true. That's
DJ?
true. And I will say that the Masters is usually won in the air. However, I think you twisted my words a little bit. You can't win without everything. And I think Tiger's found his putting stroke. That's all I'm saying. For instance, here, Molinari and Tiger each have a putt, right? Of about the same distance. Tiger, I would say, is about 95% he's going to drain this putt.
I think you're right.
And I'm going to say another thing.
Yeah.
As competitive as these guys are, right? Tiger wants to win. Molinari wants to win. Finau wants to win. Schauffele wants to win.
Somewhere in this crowd, there's a little boy who wants to win someday. I think a dream is being born.
You're right. But here's my point.
Okay.
Molinari wants to win, but
I
he wants
said
something
anything in a
else.
while.
There's a secondary desire he has. This is what's in his head.
Molinari?
Yeah. If I don't win, hope Tiger wins. See what I mean? So that's what that's what all these players have in their heads.
They're thinking, wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, they go, if I don't make it, at least I was
At
standing
least
beside
I'll be the one congratulating Tiger, walking up 18 and walking into history.
Which reminds me, I wonder where Patrick Reed is right now.
Okay, let's. He's waiting.
I meant geographically.
I see. He's in the cabin. He's near the cabin, waiting to slip on the jacket.
Avoiding his family that he hasn't spoken to in years with a few simple miles.
Whoa! Patrick Cantlay!
Good try.
You had to do that.
Was that for birdie?
That's the heart of a champion. He just went for it. That was a match play.
Boys,
shot, wasn't it?
The key thing now is how many holes do you have left? I would say.
The key thing now is the 15th hole. And look at this. Schauffele. We don't know what happened, but Schauffele has to settle for a par at the 15th.
Oh, yes, that. Okay.
And that knocks him out of it pretty well.
Koepka, meanwhile, has, just cold-bloodedly striped it 330 yards down 15. He will have a medium iron for
That's going to be something. Can he eagle it? Does he need to eagle it? I don't know. If Tiger puts this in, he needs to eagle it. I'll tell you that right now.
One of these players is likely to play 15 and 16 and 2 under.
Really?
Don't you think?
No.
The birdie on 15 is almost automatic.
An eagle, you mean? I'm sorry, I thought you meant
I'm saying
the hole, the 15th hole.
birdie both. 16 is extremely vulnerable.
Oh, 15,
Okay.
16. Sorry about that.
Norm put a 19 out of 20 that this finds the jar.
Because it's history.
And he
Oh,
misses it again on the.
And a little work.
We're on the
Little
side.
chicken on that bone.
I'll tell you, I misread that. Didn't that? I thought that was tracking. I don't know. Golly. Well, Francesco Molinari is putting to be the solo leader.
Is that right?
Is this incredible?
Oh, this is it, huh?
How about this?
Oh.
And he's backing off it. He's very good at this.
Will he make Augusta an offer?
He's very precise, this man.
Will he make Bobby Jones an offer? He can't refuse. The great amateur
This is
vision
Now this gives,
comes to life for an
now,
83rd spring.
If you want to talk about live betting,
Wow,
boy,
yeah.
the odds just changed quickly right there.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Because Molinari's
Oh,
on a free roll here.
I think he might make this. Okay, what a beautiful view.
He missed. He missed.
He missed on the downside.
Missed by a long shot.
Oh,
Wow.
that's
That's a terrible putt.
showing
For
nerves.
everyone here
Yeah.
wondering,
Never threatened.
we're going to be making some of the famous
Oh.
Augusta pimento cheese sandwiches.
How about that? Look at Ken.
Oh!
How about that? A great tradition.
These are the spices.
Can't lay after that eagle on
Pre-measured.
15. That's one of the greatest runs, major championship runs ever.
I mean, it's absolutely incredible.
Played
He goes 7 under.
33 holes.
7 under through 50. 7 under through 15.
33, 14 under through 33 holes. Astonishing.
And then 2 bogeys in a row.
And then 2 bogeys in a row. 2 devastating
Shoffley.
bogeys. Shoffley, very disappointed.
Oh,
Tiger.
Tiger,
No,
a little
okay,
work
that
left
putt
up
was.
to Tiger and Molinari. Well, they go to extra holes.
What has Koepka done?
My goodness gracious.
Let me track that very quickly.
Apologies for everyone's mouth watering.
Molinari in danger of becoming the most hated golfer I've ever thought of, or has ever passed through my mind.
Koepka
I hate
exactly.
his guts. No, I don't hate his guts. But if he beats,
Molinari?
if he takes away my, this is not about me.
Would you be at least
I
happy for
invested
you.
a lot of years in it.
You be angry with him. You sat down for a cappuccino at a Roman cafe.
bearing in mind
His
this?
continental charm.
I
You know,
he
he.
have a small windfall if.
Why don't you explain to the folks at home, Chad, how someone makes our sandwich?
Well, you add a lot of cheddar cheese,
Cheddar cheese from Kraft.
a whole pound, and you mix it in with the pimentos. Which,
Look
if
at that.
you can't find those, you just need some roasted red peppers.
Isn't that fantastic? How'd that be on a date that you set up with Loco?
Yeah.
Loco. Take it. You know, most people have 3 or 4 dating apps already. Our friend John here, how many dating apps do you have, John?
3.
John has 3 dating apps. Good. Why don't you try Loco? Give it a shot.
You'd be crazy not to.
Absolutely. That's a I love that. I love that. You'd be crazy not to. Because Loco, you come for lust and you leave with love. Stripper over at Crazy Girls.
Okay. Meanwhile, Koepka.
Yes, sir.
We didn't get to see it, but 7 yards from the pin, he will have
Really?
21 feet for eagle.
Our
You only
My goodness, why are they not showing this?
friend of the
I can't say anything bad against the Tiffany Network, but I don't understand.
friend of the show, Josh Gardner, who can't be with us today, but has texted in that if California had been founded by missionaries not from Spain but Italy, San Francisco very well could have been named San Francesco, which incidentally is the first name of our current co-leader sitting at 12 under.
Well, that won't be for long. He's just hitting the pine straw, and that might be right behind a tree. Look how sad.
Ooh.
On there he looks.
That's
Brooks Koepka is up on the green, according to our
huge.
own Jeff Martin, 20 feet away. That was gigantic.
That was huge.
Molinari may have knocked himself out
Oh,
of the turn.
he looks heartbroken.
Here is Rom, and where is he, 18?
Yeah.
But why are they not showing Brooks Koepka 21 foot away from
An eagle on 16?
Well,
our own Jeff Martin
on
tells us
15?
he's 21 feet,
Koepka-
21 feet away from
I'm just watching it on the great
Is that
track
solo,
app.
Is that solo lead? I lost track. Or
An eagle?
Oh, title lead.
Let me see. That would be solo lead, though.
Solo lead, and they're not showing it. I don't understand this.
Koepka, who was 25 to 1 to start the week.
By the way, on a little bit of a sad note, of course, this is the first Normcast where we have not been joined by Super Dave Osborne. And we were joking around a bit about him. But a lot of people ask me where I first met Super Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to hear?
Sure.
Well, I'll tell you. There's a place called Minsky's in New York City. And it was a strip club. You know what I mean? I'll be honest with you. It was a strip club. But
Famous strip club.
Yeah.
The night they raided Minsky's.
The MC that evening was Super Dave Osborne.
No kidding.
Yep. I went in for the ladies and I fell in love with a fella.
Well, a guy can learn a lot about himself on a night at Minsky's.
No, not in that way. That's sexual, eh?
Did I say sexually?
I went in for the ladies and I fell in love with a fella. Well, I don't understand why we are not seeing Brooks Koepka standing on the green at 15. I mean, unless his playing partner is having some trouble.
CBS can be idiosyncratic about what shots they show.
Absolutely. I mean, I always wonder this, and maybe Chad, who used to work at CBS, can tell me. I mean, do they just choose players that they think are going to do well?
No, I mean,
I'm talking about in the early.
most of it's on somewhat of a delay, so you're not watching live necessarily. So
Oh, is that right? Well, that's something I
Look at
did
you,
not
Chad.
know.
This is going to be great.
yeah, the pimento cheese sandwiches,
Wow, how about this?
a favorite of.
I was just telling Chad, did you hear the story about when I first met Super Dave Osborne?
No, I didn't.
Minsky's.
Minsky's.
Which is a strip club.
Oh, okay.
And he was the MC that night. And, I went in for the ladies.
Yes.
I fell in love with the guy.
Oh well, the Super Dave has an effect on many people.
But it was a great loss, really, seriously.
Yes, we all miss them.
My God, he was funny.
I'm sort of looking forward to someone from many miles away on the phone berating me.
Yeah, he was on the phone, calling into the Masters cast. Who the hell was that? Asking Norm, who are those two douchebags with you?
Well, I'll never forget the time that he
Norm, would you like to
mistook Jason Day for a terrorist.
Look what Chad has for you.
look at that?
Jason Day, of course, hails from Australia.
All right.
Super Dave was.
It's very offensive. So, how is the mafiosa
Thank you very much.
culinary doing? Let's see.
How about this?
A tradition unlike any other. I believe these are $2.25 at the actual event.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get. Are you getting that?
Is it good? I'm just going to get some salt.
Could you grab me a Coca-Cola?
I sure will.
Another Georgia institution, Coca-Cola.
I tell you.
Speaking of a
There's as
Georgia,
much action in here as there is out at Augusta.
speaking of a
the
Georgia
sandwiches.
institution, that's where Molinari may be spending his evening if he blows this thing.
He falls short.
I like that.
There we go.
Thank you, sir. How about this?
DJ.
Dustin Johnson is 12 under.
And that's back-to-back birdies.
Dustin Johnson is the
That's
co-leader.
back.
3 in a row.
Nothing.
That's a turkey.
That's
Dustin
bowling.
Johnson is the co-leader of the Masters. Every time we look up, something has happened.
He is in this.
Now, Brooks Koepka, they have still not shown.
Here he is.
Here he
Koepka?
is.
No.
Brooks Koepka.
Wait, is that Koepka?
That's not Brooks Koepka.
No, sorry.
No, that is
No,
not
his shoulders
Brooks
are
Koepka.
No, that's Shoffley.
That's wee little Xander Shoffley. Not
I really don't understand this. Where is Brooks Koepka standing over? We just saw Ricky Fowler drain a putt. All kinds of action.
Too late for Fowler, I think.
What's this putt? Wait, what is this? Is that?
Nope.
Whoa, was that
Oh.
Koepka? Was Koepka? That was
Yes.
Koepka. This is shoddy
Koepka.
coverage by CBS.
So, looks a little
I
like Dean
hate to say
Cain.
that.
Looks a little like
Yes.
I hate
Josh
to say
Brolin,
that.
perhaps.
So
He does. But I hate to say this about the Tiffany Network, but our own Jeff Martin has been covering
Jeff, you've had the official pimento cheese sandwich. How does the Norm Cast pimento cheese
Every
sandwich
bit as
hold
good.
up?
Every bit
This
as
pimento,
good.
I've never. This is.
I was wondering if
So
the folks
good.
at home would like to see what the world's smallest bite of a sandwich looks like.
That's outstanding.
Bert's Kepka has just
I've never
tapped
seen someone
in
leave crust on the
his
sandwich
birdie
after a
bite,
bite.
and he is a co-leader after putting it into Rays Creek. Two of the co-leaders have put it into Rays Creek.
Astonishing.
How about that? But Bert's Kepka, incredible. Puts it into Rays Creek, loses 2 strokes, picks up 2 strokes
Tiger
the next hole.
Has
and then-
never come from behind to win. On the other hand, no leader, no Masters winners put it into the creek on Sunday. Correct?
Right.
So
At least since the early 90s.
this is odds-defying stuff.
Who is this?
Webb Simpson.
Gosh, so many players in the mix.
Dustin
Webb
Johnson.
Simpson just missed a 4-foot putt.
5 players tied at 12 under. Good.
Let's hear who they are.
Dustin Johnson. Maybe you've heard of him.
Haven't not if you just watched today.
Another American constructed along classically athletic lines. Brooke Koepka has a share of the lead.
Yeah. Looks like when they built Dustin Johnson, they didn't throw the cast away. They used it for Koepka. Who else is up there?
Workout pals. Xander Schauffele.
Shopley
is,
is 12 under also.
12 under, and now
Yeah,
I would
of course.
say the key thing though, of course, is holes remaining because
That's right. All these 12 unders are
Tiger.
fine.
But
we got Tiger and Molinari.
Tiger would have to be considered the favorite at this moment
Now, why is that?
because he
why?
is in prime shape on the 15th fairway, whereas the Italian Molinari is behind a tree, I believe, is off in the pine straw.
Everything seems to be working towards history.
I think so. I think it looks like it's all coming up, Tiger.
It's beautiful to not have to go through the anxiety.
And the brash Brit
I mean-
Poulter.
That's why I wanted to tell the people not to worry that Tiger was going to win the 2019 Masters so they could enjoy it, so they could watch it as if they were watching a repeat. You know what I mean? Without having to fret and
The dogs are eyeing my pimento cheese sandwich.
fret and strut. As your daughter, have you ever heard your daughter say those lines? I don't know. I remember you once flew to New York to watch your daughter do some Shakespeare.
Yeah. Poor player who struts and frets.
Struts.
Struts and frets.
That's right.
His poor hour upon the stage.
Well, that depends. Norm
All
Macdonald,
right.
I think, so it's the other way.
Dog got it.
Here we go.
Sorry about that.
This is. Tell the folks before Tiger makes the swing a little about your lovely daughters.
Oh my!
First, let's see this. Tiger Woods. He's got it going, folks. He's got it going,
Oh,
folks.
beautiful!
Will it trundle down? No.
Nope.
Nice shot,
Birdie
though.
should be enough, though.
He dropped it like a parachute.
Now,
My older daughter Samantha, she writes
Yeah.
for the popular Nickelodeon show Henry Danger, and she has written a musical episode.
Oh, wow.
Taking after her father.
It'll be on this summer. It'll be the summer tent pole for the Nickelodeon network.
The summer what?
Tent pole.
Oh.
Big event.
Yeah.
Big event.
That's
And it's terrific.
DJ in the bunker
The song,
on
I
18.
wrote about 30 songs, very catchy.
Now, is Sam
You know how you and I can sing.
thinking of a writing career, or
Oh,
is it
she's a veteran at this point. Yeah, she was also a
Overperformer.
performer. She was a writer. She's a writer performer.
Yeah.
She's making the steady writer's paycheck at the moment.
John says the Spectrum receiver will enter power save mode in 1 minute. Press any button to cancel power save mode. Copy that?
I got it.
We got it.
Okay, Koepka. Now this 16th hole is gettable. If you catch, he didn't. Did he catch it? Yeah, come on. It's not done yet. Is it done? And that is devastating. A yard to the left.
A yard to the left.
And that takes the slope. Yeah.
Now, if you hit it too much, will it roll into that water?
No, you kind of have to hit it right into the water.
Here's Molinari's third. This is very delicate.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness. And remember what Molinari did at Ray's Creek. I mean, this is almost the same shot, isn't it?
A little
My
closer.
goodness. Ooh,
It looks a little chunky.
Let's see.
He looked up.
Oh!
Good night, Molinari.
Molinari. He looked up when he hit it.
He laid the sod over it like
Wow.
Jordan Speed
Oh my
3 years
gosh.
ago.
Oh my
goodness.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Who said right before he shot it, it reminds me he's about that far on Ray's Creek?
Yes, that was you.
My,
It was half the distance.
his
And
ball.
there, look at this. Look at Tiger.
Francesco Molinari's ball.
Look at Tiger Woods.
Sleeps with the fishes. That's a Sicilian
Oh my
message.
gosh. What are we
Yes.
going to do at the end here? Because we have to hear what Jim says, don't we?
Molinari sleeping with the fishes. There goes.
I think we can listen to it at the end.
Bada boom, bada bing.
I think that my
Boy, look at
my
that.
chances
Wow.
Wow.
of chances of winning the bet have sunken much like that golf ball.
Well,
How
I'm sorry.
sick did he feel when he felt that chunk?
Oh, we didn't see the shot. You'll see.
When he felt.
Wait, did it hit something? Did it hit a tree?
No, I think he just. It looked to me like he just hit it fat.
No, that hit a tree.
Did it?
Yeah. Oh my God.
It would be pretty.
It hit a tree branch.
Maybe
It would
one
be
of
pretty
the folks at home
terrible
can
for
tell
him
us.
to.
See,
Yeah,
look,
look, the pine cone.
Yeah, the pine cone.
He hit a tree, so he didn't hit it
Golly.
crazy fat, but still not a great.
That's
Now,
why.
there's the
That's
pine
why.
cone.
That's why when there's the
Okay.
pine cone to his right.
Oh boy.
You think the caddy would have enough grace to go and
And Finau second.
Look at that from 205.
205.
Probably nothing more than
These
7
Finau,
iron.
Kepka, DJ. Oh, that power.
Here's the-
Oh!
That's
Here's
for
a- here's
easy.
a question
Finau
for you. Here's a
saying,
question for you.
Don't forget about me.
Will Finau and Molinaro make it into the top 10 at this point?
Well, Finau has 10 feet for eagle. That'll help.
Oh.
But, oh dear, look at, oh man. Devastating. Every shot is huge. Kepka missing the slope there on 16.
Yes.
That's enormous.
Oh,
no!
that is definitely.
Will the ripples tell the sad story?
Oh, it stayed up.
Somehow it stayed up. Run up and hit
Shades
that
of Freddie
Francesco.
Couples.
This-
But that looks to be a sure double bogey. Drop him to 10 under
he
par.
has lost the plot.
Does Molinari make the top 10? That's the question right now.
Yes.
Cantlay finishes 10 under.
Oh,
That
Fantastic.
will not do it.
Day
That will not
for
do
Patrick Cantlay. A
Cantlay.
fantastic day. Nothing he shot
Look at
would have
that
won him.
weekend.
Nothing,
What a
nothing he
weekend.
shot today would have won him this. At least we can know that. But
That's got to be maybe
Oh,
low
Chad.
36 on the weekend.
You're out $1,000, aren't
Yeah.
you?
That
Ouch.
will be.
Oh, I'm just. I'm thinking of poor Kristen.
I know.
Sitting and watching at home. Had dreams of a happy Easter.
By the way, don't eat all the pimento cheese. We'll be taking that home.
We should have worked that angle harder.
That'll be dinner for the next week or so.
Should we? Yeah. Okay. Oh, here. Maybe I.
Yes, thank you.
You know,
I'll wrap it up.
I'm not hungry after all. Chad, why don't you put that in the fridge?
Yes.
Poor Kristen.
Poor Kristen.
look at Dustin Johnson.
A single tear down her
Look at Dustin Johnson.
smooth pink cheek.
The co-leader of this event is Dustin Johnson.
Yeah.
And he has
Stop
a
right
Did
very,
what you had to. Stop
very
right
good
there.
putt now to take the solo lead. Of course, by the time he puts it in, he will not have the solo lead
Okay.
anymore, of course. Tiger Woods.
Tiger. Now, how?
Putting. Now he puts this in.
If he puts
it's
this in,
over.
can you imagine the roars?
I would like to hear them. Who's got
You can. I think you can.
We can put a little volume on it.
Yeah.
Yes, let's put a little. We're gonna put a little more. Tiger Woods. He has won the Masters. Now, for any of you who wanted to relax, I announced that 14 holes ago. But here we go. The 15th. What a week it has been. And how about this to punctuate it? Tiger Woods
Not quite. But
lags it perfectly.
the birdie, a mere formality.
Absolutely incredible. When will they start to, what do they call them, elections?
Slower than normal because of the weather.
Call this thing? Or wouldn't this be a hell of a thing if weather ended it?
Well, it doesn't look like it's raining anymore.
This is incredible. Boy, oh boy. What we have seen. Brooks Koepka. Hard to keep track of all this. For birdie. A lot like the can't lay putt.
Yeah.
Little stage.
Yeah,
You
and-
go right where can't lays one.
And
Putting through a
guessing
lot
the
of
same.
it.
I
I believe
if you're rooting for Kepa, you wish you could show him Cantlay's putt, and
Are you allowed to clean that sand off?
I think so. You got him.
oh, that's a double for Molinari.
That was a nice nerve
Question
on
is,
that
does
shot.
Molinari make the top 10?
Of course he does. He's 2 shots out. Two double bogeys on the back 9. Not a Masters champion.
Look at Finau's eagle try.
To get within 1,
Quite right.
This is-
Up.
and he pulled
Oh! No, really. Didn't even
Wow.
This
scare
is
the
what I
ball.
mean. This is what I mean.
it. A good friend at home had.
There's something
Tiger effect?
in these players. There's a double thought in these players. Yes, I want to win. Yes, I want Tiger to win. This is something that Tiger does not have. Now,
I don't think any of them are thinking
No,
that they
I
want
know.
in the round that they want another player to
no,
win.
you're right. I mean, maybe you want to be thought of as Stuart Sink for the rest of your life. I don't know.
But speaking of Stuart Sink, I noticed yesterday on his golf bag.
Speaking of Stuart Sink.
How often does anyone say that?
All the viewers on the edge of their seats.
On the
Speaking of
front,
Scott Stallings.
yeah, Stuart Sink's golf bag. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Tiger, solo, leader.
Tiger,
Of the
the solo
Masters.
leader of the Masters again. And right now, I can't imagine a scenario where he gives this up. Tiger Woods is not going to back
I
up.
think you're right.
I mean,
I think he goes in. He's now in the lead. I think he can put it in preservation mode.
If
I think he
you-
can hit a stinger on 17.
how has Tiger Woods played, in your estimation, this tournament?
Well, 3 under on the day is quite good.
No, I don't mean the.
No, it's a good question.
I mean the strategy, the course management, and so forth.
I think
It's a
flawlessly.
fine question.
But if you can look real close, I can show the viewers at home too if they want. Stuart Sink,
Yes.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Obvious play on words potential.
Okay, right.
If you're going to have something on your golf bag,
Sure.
just a leaky faucet.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't make any sense. Like on his golf bag,
It
there's
says
just a
what?
picture of a leaky faucet.
Surely a logo for
You
some.
should, you just share it.
Stuart Sink.
Okay.
You better show the folks.
Meanwhile,
You can look at the-
extremely
It's just-
important putt here.
Yes.
Dustin
Dustin Johnson. Oh, we forgot about this. Oh my goodness. Dustin Johnson is putting to tie
The tie.
the Masters.
An amazing.
This would be incredible.
And.
And it's perfect. And
Oh,
no.
no. Okay.
Wow. Wow. Would that have been something?
Wouldn't that be something? Some news for Tiger.
I mean, if Dustin Johnson had put that putt in, they probably would be headed for a playoff.
well,
Because I don't know.
there's,
I don't feel that
16, 17, 18,
But
each
the-
can yield a bogey, but
But here's the thing: is he's too far ahead of his competitors, and the holes have run out for everybody else.
it is right there for him. It is in his hands. I would say the people, the other players.
Quick question to
Woo!
Chad.
Molinari.
A quick question
No,
to Chad
Rory.
No,
and,
Koepka.
and to Jeff: is this the best tournament that you've ever seen in your life?
Not yet, because it's not over.
If Tiger
You-
Woods wins, is it the best tournament that you've ever witnessed?
I think it might be.
I think it's for me too.
I think so. There's simply more action, and
Yep.
and Tiger winning another Masters
And in that
Isn't
fashion,
that's got to be the greatest pure story since Nicklaus in '86, right?
Yes.
That's
I
the best
think
narrative.
better in a way because look who he beat. He had to beat everybody
Yep.
on the final day. Every great player that there
Well,
is. He had to beat
Nicklaus
them all.
had-
For the
Nicholas
world
had to
number
be-
1 and world number 3.
Nicklaus had to beat, Ballesteros, Tom Kite,
I'm sorry, but
Fred Norman.
the world number one is Dustin Johnson.
Justin Rose, who missed the cut by a mile.
Dustin Johnson's not world number one.
No.
No, Justin Rose, who now, I know there's other things going on, but if you had to pick one player to make the cut
Yeah. Or
in this Masters, I would have taken Justin Rose. I would have taken Rory
I would have
first
taken-
to win.
how about if you took,
I would have taken.
how about Paul Casey finishing second to last
Did he really?
with
And what a year
with
he's
Sandy
had.
Lyle in the field and Ian Woosnam?
Holy cow.
Second last.
Larry
10
Mize.
under, 10 over, I mean.
And what a year he's been having.
I
too.
know.
Probably the best year of anybody in terms of winning.
All right, now, every shot, enormous here. Can Tiger catch the slope?
Well, I'll tell you this. I don't think so, because he's going to be playing this so safe. He's going to go way to the right.
He is staring it down. He is not leaning left or right. He did it. He did it. It's coming down.
It's going to be
It's
close.
coming down in birdie range. Okay. He did it.
Oh!
Not on him,
Unbelievable.
but
Wow. Tiger Woods
giant.
ends this thing.
We were just talking about Jack Nicklaus in
My goodness.
'86.
Can I see that clicker?
Yes, but
Jack Nicklaus in '86 put it in pretty much that identical spot, 3 feet below the hole
on 16,
on 16.
wasn't that 16? Wasn't the putt that he?
The Tigers hunted him down, and that was good.
Jack Nicklaus in 1986 on 16, very similar, flirted with the hole in one, was 3 or 4 feet
Oh.
below the hole, put it right
An
in the
interesting
Which
shot.
was the- which was
an
the
interesting shot here as you
I
see
think-
Molinari and Finau in the foreground, and you see Tiger back in the gallery.
Nice.
But because in reality, it is Finau and it is Finau and Molinari that are now in the gallery.
I think-
You're spectators
Well said.
to history.
You know something? I think Tiger just did it.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
You know, as upset as I am about losing my bet, I'm curious to know of Dallas resident Denise Coleman, who earlier this week signed a contract with her fiance Trey Little that she would agree, if Tiger Woods wins the Masters this year, to let Trey Little name their unborn son Tiger.
Ah,
Really?
A signed contract. So Denise Coleman, I'm sure you're out there. Tiger Little, nothing wrong with that name. It'll be a great story to tell everybody. But don't you really think
I mean,
that
thank goodness Poulter didn't win, or it'd been Chicken Little.
Yes, that is true. But don't you think it was Trey Little's plan all along just to get to meet Tiger Woods?
Oh, he gets me Tiger.
Well, I'm saying
Oh, yeah.
that's the only reason he did it.
Look at Tiger. Look at this. Look at this shot. Look at this shot.
I think he.
They wanted to put that in the hole.
I think he
Lily
won.
Pulitzer behind him there.
I think he won the Masters with that. He.
Molinari pretty well has to sink this thing. This can be ace.
Shades of Charles
Molinari.
Schwartzel.
Ooh,
He's been
Now-
he's been all week. He's been just dangerous with his shots all day.
Look at this. Wow. How do you feel right now if you're Tiger Woods after everything you've gone through?
Honest, I think he's got it. Yeah. I think he's very likely to have I think he'll be able to play the last 2 holes in 1 over. He has bogeyed the 17th.
As much as
The year he beat DeMarco, that was the same year he made the astonishing birdie, the one that's replayed forever,
We were
on 16, and then he promptly bogeyed 17 to let DeMarco back into the tournament.
It's like 1 decibel for the first 16. It's good. Like, yeah, just get
as much as I like seeing things go down to the 18th hole, in this situation, I like
You want a comfortable win?
I like him walking the 18th,
It would be nice.
taking in
to have 3 putts to win it on 18.
He's walking down 18. I mean, after the drive. He drives it. He knows he's won. He walks down.
What a story.
This is exciting.
Incredible story.
He is, he's, you know.
Watching PGI.
He's about 8 out of 9 to get it done now.
And, you know, sportscasters really don't know golf, but I'm watching PGI. And after the year he had last year, Mike Wilbon is saying, well, Tiger's not going to win majors. You know, he's going to do all right. He'll be okay. Blah, blah, blah.
Just let the pictures tell the story.
A quick question. What does this mean? Now
The greatest career ever is back in play, perhaps?
I have gone on record and to laughter that he would beat Nicklaus. Does that become any more likely from what you've seen today?
Well, considering
I said he'd win 3 more Masters. Does he win 3? Does he win 2 more after today?
Here's what well, it's all of a sudden it's in play. However, I would not say, okay, no, Tiger has to win 18 majors to be considered to. He's already.
I think this win seals him. I think this win seals him as the greatest player to ever live.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Well, he's already clearly had the greatest peak.
how about the
If
next?
you're just willing to let the.
But
Yeah,
with the
tell the
comeback,
story.
when he came back, now he's come back and now he's at his peak. But he hits his peak
To put some kind of pressure on, and he missed it. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. He left it short. You
But
chump.
he comes. Here's the point I'm trying to make, Joe. He times his, he comes back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he gets there to where he's about ready that he feels he can win a major.
Yes.
But in that interim time, this year that he's won the major, I believe the strongest field in history.
Well, with all the outstanding
The people
talent
who
in the game right now,
There's more people that could win for sure.
Yeah.
nostalgists will always claim, their time was superior. But I say there's a greater concentration of great players right now.
Yeah,
As great.
I mean,
I'd stack
you
up
can't
anybody.
name 10 superstars in Nicklaus's era.
No, you can't.
In his entire career.
handful.
Yeah.
But to
And
your
you
point,
can name 10 this year. You can
And,
name 10.
and Tiger.
You can name 10 today.
And Tiger at his peak, there was an odd absence of great players.
Yeah.
Born between Tiger and Dustin Johnson 9 years later.
he's not giving up.
Not giving up, but also does not
About
have a
to be
chance. I mean,
Two
Kepka,
shots
however, they're not showing any of his shots, but he has pounded his drive on 17, 304 yards. He will have a short iron into 17.
I'm
And
sorry,
Norm,
I thought this thing was over.
Norm, to your point about Tiger
think so.
winning more majors, the next 3 majors, the first of which is the PGA Championship in May, which is unusual, different than normal,
Yeah, it's going to be the second one this year.
and Bethpage Black, where Tiger won a U.S. Open, the British Open
Okay.
in July, and
Where is the British Open?
St.
St.
Andrews.
This stroke will win Tiger, the Masters.
Then I'll let you say it.
Back goes the blade. Never a doubt. Dead center.
Now let me ask you this:
Oh, what a crucial cushion.
Do you have something in your back pocket for when Tiger wins? You don't have to tell me what it is, but you have something ready to go.
Oh, if Tiger wins?
Yeah.
Oh, a Jim Nantz call? Oh,
Yeah.
And the U.S.
Don't
Open.
tell me what it is.
The U.S. Open's at Pebble Beach, where Tiger had
Yeah.
the historic drubbing of the field at the U.S.
Was
Open.
anyone other than Tiger under par that tournament?
If they were, it was 1 under.
And what did he win by a dozen?
I think
What are we
15.
talking about?
Tiger at the U.S. Open,
In
and
Pebble Beach. I
Pebble
don't
Beach.
think anybody else was in the red that year.
Oh, no one else was in the running.
In the red. I
Oh.
don't think anybody else was in the
Oh, I
red.
don't remember.
Let's take a look. Let's find out. Tiger Woods.
Astonishing. Well, what a crucial cushion. Now, I was following Kepka.
15-stroke lead. He was 12 under, so no one else was.
No one else.
Let me ask you a few more questions. How does Tiger, what do you expect to see from Tiger in terms of emotion when he wins?
Tears in his eyes.
Well, he'd be like, I would bet like Ben Crenshaw.
A complete.
Suddenly, just bends over at the waist, puts his head in his hands, sobs.
And I'm not going to say it was definitely the mock turtleneck, but
It looks pretty good.
it's certainly.
Don't you wish that anybody else was putting the green jacket on?
Looks good on you. Looks good on
Other
Tiger.
than Patrick Reed? or is there some fun
Here's-
for Tiger?
here's the question.
Is there some fun for Tiger?
Patrick Reed made the cut, correct? So he did play today.
Yeah.
The question is, will he be in his traditional Sunday
Oh.
black and red?
Don't know if he was.
All right. When he beat DeMarco, he put that same drive. He put that same drive well right and bogeyed. Not today. And what does Kepka do?
Here's the thing. 30 years from now, Chad with his little grandchild on his lap, he won't be talking about the time he didn't win money.
I guess that's taking a long view. No, I was, I can't help but think of poor Kristen watching at home,
Tony Finau.
hoping there'll be.
When does he break through? Is he now the best player in the world without a major?
Kristen had dreams of a
Who is the-
fat goose on the table.
Who's the
for
best
Easter,
player?
and,
Who's the best player in the world?
Well, Fowler,
There's another guy up there, Jason Day.
Jason Day has a major.
I'm sorry, Ricky Fowler. I apologize. Is it Ricky Fowler?
I would say Fowler. He's kind of
Boy, Finau is.
He's been a relevant.
Has there ever been a player like Finau where from the start he has been a major?
Okay,
He has been a major guy.
it's not that they're showing
Well, Kepka is certainly that.
Kepka. Not that they're showing any of his shots, but it says here on the tracker he has 13 feet per birdie
My goodness
on
gracious.
17.
I'm
To
not,
get within
again,
one,
I hate
Tiger,
to,
get within one.
I hate to say anything against CBS, but our own Jeff Martin is giving us information that is far surpasses. So glad to have Jeff Martin with us.
Always.
So
Glad to
glad
be here.
So glad to have Chad Drew with us. His middle name is Gay.
That's correct.
But let me ask you this: do you guys have some in your back pocket if Tiger wins?
I think I'll probably.
Don't tell me. Do you? Or do you have to come up with it?
Oh, I think I'll probably recycle a line from my opening.
I'll tell you this.
Oh, Shoffley.
I tried to. I'll give you a hint with mine. I tried to find a rhyme for ages all night. Oh yeah.
You were.
I couldn't find one. Here is this is
Finally,
what
the
you're
dawn
telling
was
me
coming.
about.
Yeah, okay.
Kepka with the
I predict
incredible
this is the 14
approach.
feet. There.
Boom.
Oh, that's a pretty good angle, too.
Brooks Kepka.
As soon as he hit that, he was roaring and yelling up here.
How do you feel about the world ranking? Is it meaningless? I mean, Justin Willis is not the best player in the world. Why is Brooks Kepka not number one in the world?
It's a 2-year cycle.
I would
is the issue.
With Kepka.
And I mean,
His failure to make much of a noise outside of the majors is
for all the
Well, what do the rest of them even mean?
Chase him down. I don't think it's in
I mean, come on now. That's
I mean, certainly you'll go down as a great golfer, but like if you just won majors, it would sort of be like almost like an asterisk of like, yeah, he didn't win a normal event, which is it shouldn't be. I don't think it should be a knock, but
I don't know how you could only win majors. It doesn't seem to make
Well,
much sense unless you weren't a 10.
what is that? What is it?
Your left
Oh,
vest.
my Nike.
oh, okay. There you go.
Where does it go? Up here?
In front of your heart.
I had a lot of fun out there today. I thought it was a good day. I played well.
I like it.
Not quite.
But you gotta, I mean, look at Dustin Johnson. If he's not the #1 player in the world,
That's the
there's
best.
a guy you don't even.
That's the
he's
best
just-
player in the world. I'd say
He's
Justin
just
Rose.
playing. He's just playing not so good.
Justin Rose got in front of him more through DJ taking several tournaments off, I think. I think DJ is the best player in the world. I don't think there's
A golfing.
I wasn't watching it. We didn't
much
show it,
question.
but it had to be his putting. When
Here's
DJ's putting is on,
Here's
Okay, here's
for
Kepka's
birdie.
putt.
now we're gonna watch Koepka's putt.
If anyone
To
will
get to within
spoil
one,
Tiger's
is that it?
story,
Is it to get within one?
Yeah.
Is Tiger 14?
that's right. That's right.
What did I predict the winning would be?
16.
And nope. So, okay, that's big because Tiger keeps his two-stroke cushion that he almost surely will take the Butler.
This is what I was trying to say about the Tiger effect. If you start the day with the leader at 13, with Finau at 11, and 14 wins, I think that's the Tiger effect.
Molinari not even.
I would think that Molinari would have done what he did in the final group regardless of who was playing. I don't think it had anything to do with playing with Tiger.
Well, how could you say there was ever a Tiger effect then? Maybe there wasn't.
Well, I think
Maybe
there
there
was in all tournaments because no one had ever seen it before. Molinari didn't. Molinari beat Tiger without issue in the Open
But this
Championship.
wasn't only Molinari. There was
Koepka
a lot of
missing.
players. There was a huge amount of players that started this day 10 under, 9 under.
And I think all of them are even or better, except for Molinari's the only one over par, I think.
Well, none of them made much of a noise, did they?
Not really. Not. At the start of this day, you would have said
For the best players
you would
in
have
the
said
world.
you would have said 4 golfers had a chance, a reasonable chance. Koepka and the men in the final threesome, and Finau is even on the day. Koepka 2 under on the day.
Does the fact that there's no weather delay, is it any proof of the existence of a divine power? I don't know. I mean, I think even
You think maybe Bobby Jones?
I think even the good Lord is watching with interest.
I think the two of them are watching together.
Byron Nelson?
Jim Nance would say.
I doubt I'll ever get to heaven, Jeff, but maybe with your help one day I'll walk down the 18th at Augusta, and that would be good enough for me.
Jim Nance saying,
You think that'll ever happen? Me and you at Augusta?
what?
I said, you think that'll ever happen? Me and you at
Hey,
Augusta?
sure, absolutely,
I,
absolutely.
when I worked,
Like the boys, like the little boys dreaming, and I still got a little some of that in me.
when I worked at the Masters in 2000, the Monday following the tournament, I was out taking pictures of the golf course and got to see the very funny Kevin James and Ray Romano playing around in golf at the Masters.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Monday following.
If I could make one point here, we're acting like this is a coronation, obviously, he hasn't won. What happens if Tiger loses the Masters at this point?
That would be
devastating.
I don't see that happening. I don't see Tiger getting a bogey, but
Look at his play. These last several holes. It's not.
It's unshakable. I
Has
would say.
not missed stepping onto that 12th tee, putting it on the green after seeing cue ball sleep with the fishes. He has not missed a shot since.
that's when it all turned around, wasn't it?
It was,
Pin seeking here, obviously.
but
Too little, too
while
late.
others were falling apart, Tiger has been making birdies.
Yeah, yeah.
He's been taking care of business, like Elvis in the Memphis Mafia.
Do we have a fairway hits stat here, or a greens and regulation for Tiger?
On the day.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to call that up.
he hasn't missed many fairways, has he? And in old Tiger fashion, when he did get in trouble, he came out of it with all tournament.
Tiger,
Oh,
Tiger
Very
bogeyed.
delicate, but
Tiger bogeyed 4 and 5. That seems like a long time ago, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Yes.
I didn't know he bogeyed 5.
He also bogeyed 10. 3 bogeys on the day, but he has done what so many champions
when
have.
he bogeyed 4, everyone was silent on him. I'm talking, of course, about this would be Esquires.
All right.
As if he was out.
If he puts this on, it's
Tiger
all
today.
over with the shouting.
Tiger.
Look at that.
Solid.
Would you look
Oh,
at
that's
that?
Tiger. Oh, I thought
That's
I
Tiger.
thought Finau was. So Tiger
Oh,
is
no, I
now
don't know
hit.
who's the other ball.
Finau's left, Molinari's
Oh,
right.
Molinari's
So Tiger has now hit 15 of 16 greens.
Wow.
Looks like the coldest man on the course
He's
right now.
hit 9 of 13
Am I
fairways.
right?
Yes, absolutely. Incredible.
There's
Absolutely.
There is the steadiest pulse rate on the ground.
There may be the player of the year right
Belongs
there.
to Aldrich Tiger Woods.
You know what I think we should do?
Well done, Xander.
Buy stock and go.
Yeah.
That's well. Low jokes. It's like when somebody wins a major with an oddball putter.
Yeah.
Suddenly,
Well, the mock next.
Suddenly, the duffers head to the pro
Yeah.
shop to say, "Give me one of those."
The municipal golf courses will be filled
But
with
what
mock
kind of
nests in the weeks to come.
Koepka, bang. Koepka's birdie miss on 17 was big.
Wow. Big, big, big.
Yeah, incredible.
That's very cool.
That's
That's awesome. John, I want you to tweet the link. You want to tweet the link?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Number 15 is so close. You can just feel it. It's not over yet, but Tiger
On your clipboard right now?
appears in the
I sent you the link. It should be on there too. Just tweet out the actual. But you have to screen.
for that longest span.
Tell you what
This
else to do.
one's been critical.
I can, yeah.
wait, did you put it on my?
When they had
It's
a
should be
2
texted to you.
gap
Go here.
between me.
It's not. I want you
Go ahead and do it, John.
to give a message to you.
A moment ago at 18,
Oh.
Justin Harding had this for birdie
Chad.
to get into the top 12, and that will give him an invitation to next year's Masters
Chad, where
tournament.
you at?
Yeah.
Cop, paste that.
I don't know how to place it. You do the place, and I was
To
right
go
around.
to back at tie for 12,
Let's go.
and 8 under par. We go back to 17. You can see the scene. The patrons are 20 deep as they walk up the fairway here at 17, and many thousands more walking up 18 in readiness for Tiger's walk up the
You're going to
home
get
hole.
viewers. Bruce, start talking.
All right. The impact of this win.
Green jacket. There's one behind Jack Nicklaus who has 6.
Let's. Norm, you had
He had a good
gotten into it that you know the impact of this win. I would say is Tiger will now is right back in play to claim the greatest career. The narrative has been, well, Nicklaus has had the greatest career, and Tiger, after he became started getting injured in 2008, subsequent personal problems, all very well detailed. It was, you know, long absences from the game, stopped winning majors, and it was said, well, Tiger had the greatest peak, but Nicklaus has had the greatest career. Greatest career now back in play.
Absolutely. I mean, to me, a lot is bad. A lot of things
Especially
people
with the
said
3
was
majors
impossible.
coming
How
up.
about this? How about this? Number 1 in the world. Is that
You
it?
think so?
I don't think he plays enough.
I just feel like he
You don't
doesn't.
think he plays?
He
I don't think
doesn't
he'll
play
play in
enough.
enough tournaments.
His, you know, so many body parts
If
are
he doesn't,
dicey.
if he doesn't play enough.
So many body parts are dicey. You know. Holy cow! And yet,
has returned.
I think this is in the hole.
incredibly
I mean,
historic.
doesn't everyone think this is going in the hole?
Yes.
Oh, and I'm remembering I had Tiger in a
either as a player or
little pool with my brother and cousin, uncle.
You know, I didn't bet Tiger but I really thought he was going to win.
And
Well, somebody
It was 15 to 1.
somebody bet 85 grand they're going to win 1.2 million dollars unless they, paid it out earlier.
a happier day than poor Christian,
Yes.
Chad's wife.
I just don't think 15 to 1
Watching at home.
are the true odds exactly.
No, they never are with Tiger. That's the problem.
They're always better.
It's like the Cowboys, the
You know, he used to be a Tiger. You could bet the field or Tiger.
Yeah,
Every other player, not the field, everybody else.
Yeah.
it was astonishing.
And the field paid 2 to 1, and Tiger paid 1 to 2. And I remember I used to bet the field because it was such a great bet, and I'd lose.
No, he redefined what was possible. He really did.
And he's redefining it again.
Yes, that's right. Now, what's
to save some face.
because it has not been an era of older major winners.
No, I don't think there's
Not
been
at all.
these
Not since
Tigers.
like Hale Irwin or something.
They,
you know?
what they say, like the chances of someone 43 years or older to win was extremely
Exactly.
small.
Is that right?
Yeah, like 11%.
Julius Boros, of course, won.
How old is Tiger?
43.
Boy, that does not look like like an older golfer, does it? And look, I don't want to crow about everything I predicted. You know what I mean?
No.
I'll
Okay.
say one thing.
Go ahead, Norm. Go
I'll
ahead.
say one thing where he even surprised me. The length.
Club hits.
I never thought. I mean, it's kind of surprising with Phil,
And
too,
yet-
but I never thought with a fuse back he would be keeping up with these things.
Okay, now this, I think Tiger's going to take it home, but a birdie here.
Whoa!
Okay.
Patrick Reed
Mr.
with a
Jenks.
respectable 2 under.
Well,
Let's talk because you're the guy that's been following Brooks Koepka and Tom. What are you saying right now?
okay.
Tell the viewers what a birdie would mean.
A birdie would mean that Tiger needs a par to avoid a playoff on 18. Now,
Okay.
we're all saying he's Tiger Woods. He's
Yeah.
historically
No.
played the 18 beautifully.
A par is
18
tough.
sets up for a cut.
No, I don't. I'll go on
Uncomfortable.
record. I said I want to see this as a coronation down 18. I don't want to see Tiger Woods needing a par. I don't want to see that.
You might not get your wish, Norm. You might not.
That was a beautiful shot by Koepka. We'll likely not see the putt.
I will say one thing. Koepka has only burnished his reputation as a killer in the majors. Now, I don't know what the deal is with Koepka.
What did you say? 4 of 7?
That's what it would have been. He's
Has
3
anyone
of the
done
last
5
6.
of 8?
Tiger, but he's...
Tiger did 5 of 8?
Oh, maybe not. I know he won those 4 in a row.
Oh, he had to.
You're guessing he picked one up with it, but I honestly don't know.
It's pretty incredible. 4 of 7 is incredible.
Yes, he missed a Masters in there. So 4 of the last. He had won 3 of the last 6 he played, and he's
Molinar is that?
and pulled down a little left. Did he? Okay, no, safe, but far
Oh
away.
boy,
That's awkward.
that's some bad.
That'll
luck.
be a bit of a flyer.
Now this is a comfortable shot for Tiger. He just has to hit a little 3-wood cut, I would think. Take it around that
Of
corner.
course, he takes nothing for granted.
Like I
He
said,
doesn't know. He doesn't know that Koepka's up there.
I don't recall Tiger bogeying this hole. I don't have.
This week.
I don't recall him ever bogeying this hole. I'm sure he has. No, I'm just, you know what I'm saying.
I thought.
All right. Very important tee shot.
I was surprised.
Wow.
Bullseye.
I was surprised
Wow.
to learn
Picking up his tee.
countertops were Formica, as I
Look at that.
for granted.
And right
Wow.
there. Taking the
You hear
short
that?
up.
I was just, Norm reminded me that I thought that I was surprised to learn that they were,
They're for Mike.
I was surprised to learn the countertops over there were Formica because I took them for granted.
Well, No response at all. Zero response.
Here's where I'm sorry, Super Dave. It's no longer
Yeah.
worth it.
That would have been. I teed that one up for him. Hopefully,
Here in
he's,
Mark.
Look at
hopefully
his
he's,
nose.
What the
What's
hell?
wrong with his nose? Is this an angle? Is it an odd angle? Or?
It's a distinctive shape.
It certainly is. Maybe it's an
I like his looks. He's appealing.
How old is this guy?
Xander?
Yeah.
27, 28, something like that. Just a guess.
And just comes into his own.
I think he's a bit like Molinari, just an unheralded
Yeah.
player, a solid player who has the ability to get better.
Let's watch.
Okay. I cannot. He's got it. If Koepka makes birdie, if Tiger hits a bad approach, too many ifs.
Yeah.
Too many ifs, don't you think?
Yes, I do.
And I think,
I mean, it's so fun to be relaxed and to watch this.
yeah, I think Koepka is going to. I bet he grants your wish and just misses this and gives Tiger that wonderful 3 putts to win.
Yeah.
And it's one we've seen many times through the years.
But if he makes this, will that give Tiger just a little jolt back there in the 18th fairway?
Oh, like someone has put
This would definitely put pressure on Tiger's finish.
Hey,
Here it is.
pulled it, missed it, and
pulled it.
that's
That's
it.
One of his worst stroke of the day.
I don't like
All
to quote
those
myself, but
muscles
someone retweeted
availed
me.
him not.
Someone retweeted me 5 years ago. Nothing can stop at Tiger Woods. Nothing the greatest golfer has ever teed up is not done winning majors. God.
That's a Norm Macdonald tweet from.
Tiger Woods will win 20 majors and 200 tourneys. He will be number one. Tiger is no longer nation state. Yes, sir. I was blessed to see history one chapter at a time. I need to find the patience that Tiger shows with such grace.
Norm
Stradamus.
Norm's childlike faith. Yes, Norm, there is a Masters champion. trying out
Don't miss this.
trying out calls.
I don't like the gum. I don't like the gum.
I didn't like it when Payne Stewart was working that gum.
Disrespect.
When John Lennon played Madison Square Garden with Elton John, he was chomping gum the whole time. John Lennon.
Yeah. Oh, he was a
No one's talking about
73 hits.
Jim Nance making the comment that this will be Joe LaCava's third Masters. With Tiger Woods' caddy, he was on the bag for Fred Couples. Both of Fred Couples' Masters.
Koepka played the last 3 holes in even par. Not good enough. He needed to filter birdie.
Hit it in the water on 12.
He
That's
did.
the
He sure did.
That's the shortcomings.
That's
A double bogey on 12.
well, okay. The precedent of the winner never dunking one on 12 that holds up.
Yep.
One precedent that has fallen by the wayside is Tiger Woods coming from behind to win a major. Never again will we be able to say that.
Isn't that amazing? That's never happened.
That is amazing. That's never happened. And there's
Although-
Tilda.
Although do we know how often he's been one behind?
What are his
Cheyenne?
kids' names? Charlie and Sam.
Was that
something
Cheyenne?
like that.
Was that Cheyenne?
I don't think so. It might be a girlfriend.
This remarkable comeback.
Are we sure of that?
No, that was
Yeah, that's his
That's
girlfriend.
Cheyenne behind. I'm talking about the girl behind.
No, it's a daughter.
Well, that's his daughter.
Yeah.
Win major title.
Samantha, I believe.
Yep.
Molinari now.
Oh, Molinari, he had this in his hands.
Ooh.
Saw that coming out of the rough.
Oh, you?
Two double bogeys
You're
in.
tweeting instead of
Number
broadcasting.
12 is still not to be believed. Now, Tiger got a little bit of a limb issue. Some branches on his direct line. was one of those nice knockdown slicing fades and cut it up against the wind.
Oh God, he's going to knock it on. He's going to get the walk.
Direction.
He'll allow himself a little smile walking up the 18.
This is really amazing.
Astonishing.
Look what we're watching.
There's his mother's
I love
careworn
that.
face.
And
She never lost faith.
and
Neither did Norm Macdonald.
his two kids have that new logo that Tiger was sporting on the practice rounds. On their hat, it's his Tiger head cover.
Yeah. Oh, what?
What
happened there?
Huh?
Oh.
Oh,
Well, folks.
Kepka's miss is.
Oh my goodness
Okay,
gracious.
there will be no carefree stroll.
Holy crap.
There will be no coronation.
Wow.
Is this part 4 or part 5?
Yeah.
Wow. And Jeff Martin telling us to watch Koepka, and even at one point saying Koepka might be the favorite. Couldn't have been more prescient. Koepka
Whoa.
missing that.
Koepka could not make.
Wow.
He did not make those putts, but he.
Wow.
Kept his ability to hit 330-yard drives coming down the stretch in majors, right down the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, what a weapon. What a relentless advantage.
Now, if that was on the green, his demeanor would be a lot different.
Now,
Tiger is still in work mode.
Yeah.
A tiny dot, but he is still in work mode.
Now about.
Would you say?
Oh, definitely.
He's not-
This is a touch shot. Now, about 19 years ago, when Vijay Singh won his Masters, he had the triumphant walk up 18 to probably the most tepid applause a shore winner has ever had. And
I was on the ground.
there was
Is that
disappointed patrons who were sort of
is that the
giving
kids line?
him this.
Tiger?
I didn't hear you.
What his kids have on? Is that for the kids?
I don't know, but I know he wore it during the practice round, like a shirt.
And Jim Nance, his comment was, "What a moment."
Here's an interesting little tidbit.
what happened
The
on that
stock
shot?
market tanked the last 3 years that Tiger took the Masters.
Well,
Also of note, the last two
all of
times,
those he was ahead going into the final round.
Says Jeff Martin.
Totally different.
the last two
Tied
times,
up in the stock market.
the last two times that the tournament needed to use both tees for a start because of weather, 2002 in the second round and 2005 in the first round. The winner of each of those Masters.
I have a question on my Twitter feed from earlier in the day,
All right.
where a player said, "Why, when Tiger is 12 under
Here
and
we
four
go.
other players are 12 under?"
Does that go off in his hands? Will it come back?
There he is, two
Two
butts
butts.
away.
2 putts away.
But I'll tell you this too:
Yeah.
Tiger does not want to lag this.
Boy, does he wish his second shot was that third shot.
Tiger wants to drain this putt.
The only thing that could stop Tiger now is a security guard slipping and falling on his ass.
Well said.
What were your thoughts on that?
He was about to become the most hated man in the world.
Like, holy
Because
cow.
I didn't see it until the replay. Like at first, I thought he twisted
No.
his ankle.
I thought he stepped on a
I thought he
root or something.
Yeah, I said
I remember way back when Tiger won his first Masters in, what was it, 97? He was ahead by like 12 shots when I'm 15.
Who are we doing?
Tiger.
Yeah.
In 97, on 15, he hit it over in the right side on the 15th hole. And he hit his second shot, and he didn't hit it exactly how he wanted. Do you remember this? Like some little kid like ran up to stand next to Tiger. And Tiger just like, not at the kid, but just angry at himself, like, angrily swiped his iron, just like,
Yeah, I don't remember that.
And it was a real like, ah,
But he, like near the kid or just
yeah, by accident.
Wow,
I don't
yeah,
blame
yeah.
Tiger. He was just, letting off a little steam.
Wow.
But the kid, like, went right up, put his hand on, like, Tiger's back from behind, and it was like, it was a scary moment. But that was a different Tiger. His troubles over the last few years have made him approachable, vulnerable, appreciative of his fans. Once he puts his approach 4 feet past, and not so much.
Oh, look what somebody just wrote.
Yes, there you go.
Somebody just said exactly what Chad said.
Yeah, very good. I just sort of
Wait, who was that?
Molly.
Wow, this is really fun, huh? Boy, this is really fun.
There will be no spaghetti at the Champions Dinner
No.
next year.
And let's hope Fuzzy Zeller is far, far from a microphone.
And Molinari says, keep the jacket, take the cannoli.
Whoa!
Ah,
Yes.
we're all waiting to hear what
Gotta get them in now. This thing's
Good
almost
Dan
over.
says. We gotta hear what
Not anymore.
Chad says. We gotta hear what Jeff says. When this becomes
Well, he's going to. But next it appears you're not going to finish out first.
look out there. The Tiger's getting closer.
Just going to put this touch on the right. Perfect weight.
So the way we're gonna do this is you have yours ready, Chad?
No.
We're gonna first listen to Jim Nance.
2001.
Well, it might be right here. You better turn it
Oh,
up.
I think it is right
Oh! Okay. Close enough.
Boy, Kepka.
here.
Kepka's over on the putting green. Oh, that's close enough.
It doesn't look like he's going to get a motion.
Yeah, it does.
Close enough. Now the one Masters I went to, Norm, was in 2004, and I could not get close enough to the green to see Phil Mickelson's historic putt, but I was right near the putting green behind the 18th, where Ernie Els, who would have been in a playoff, if Mickelson doesn't birdie, was putting, so I got to see Ernie dejectedly, kind of flip the ball up into his hand and walk off. Yeah.
Is there a chance in the way that he used to go to his father, that he goes to his mother? I've never really seen him do that. I've never seen his mother in it. I have seen her in that.
She's been there. Tall Tony closes his Masters with a good putt. And here we go.
We need Molinari's done it. This is it. Is Molinari done? No, Molinari has to be listening, doesn't he? Yeah, I think so. Molinari has it.
Oh, okay.
And now Molinari.
2 balls in the water
Also finished
on the
ninth.
back nine.
Riveting stuff, huh?
Around his chances.
None of us knew this day would come.
We didn't think his eyes could get any sadder.
2 over par.
None of us
Ouch.
knew this moment would be.
2 double bogeys on the back nine.
Another golfer with a bald spot.
Oh, what a nice.
About to enter his
Here
career.
it is.
Here it is. Nice and smooth, Tiger.
Yeah!
Oh, we didn't hear it.
A return to glory.
Put your hats back on, boys.
Oh, that's great.
What's his caddy's name?
Joe LaCava.
Joe LaCava. When he signed on to Tiger's bag, he must have thought, my fortune's made. I'm going to be rich. And,
Well, I also
now it's
wonder-
finally happened.
I think he's probably just as happy to have basically a part-time job that pays him 6 figures.
I'm saying And meanwhile, Stevie
Well,
Williams
there
is
was,
yeah.
There were no
multi-millionaire.
cheers. It seemed to be a sort of a
All right, who gets hugged first?
boom.
Young Charlie. Not far behind.
I told you I was good, you little shit.
Oh, Tilda, who gave Tiger his Buddhist faith.
Yes, and the head cover that she knitted every year for him.
His daughter Sam.
Sam, you stay away from Dustin Johnson. I don't care what he told you.
It's terrible.
Now this thing.
Yeah.
Hello, you.
And you are? Okay. Oh, all right.
I've dreamed of this moment since 6 weeks ago when you
Who's
hired me
that?
in
Who's
Las
that?
Vegas.
Oh, who is that?
Scott Foley. No, it's
Current
his.
swing coach, maybe?
Yeah, not Scott Foley. But,
What a win.
oh, you. Thank you so much. And you, too. You're great.
All right.
Thank you. Pull the car around back, please. Thank
All
you.
right, an agent?
Yeah.
What did he say? Return to glory?
Yeah.
Return to glory.
Okay.
What are you gonna say?
I say,
One.
and Eldrick
Hold
goes.
on.
Should we turn it down so we can hear? Jeff?
Okay.
And Eldrick goes from a cheetah back to a tiger.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I have one word to sum it up.
Oh wow.
Maybe, actually, I would say number. And all I'll say is 15.
That's pretty elegant.
15.
50.
That's great.
That's good. Concise.
And
Look how happy.
does Norm have one? I think he's
Dad,
asking
can I get
again.
that Nintendo now?
Two,
Come on, you said.
2 years ago, that man was passed out on a Florida highway.
That's right.
I will say,
Taken in for a mug shot.
I do wish that Amy Mickelson could
What was
maybe
he on?
dress the children.
Painkillers, something like that. Well, what was Tiger on?
I think it was that Ambien.
Well, that's what he had sex with.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
But Norm,
Yeah,
is there a Norm Macdonald mugshot out there?
Well,
Yes, Norm would like to give his.
no, I'm just fine.
You want to ask him for his?
Johnson.
Oh yeah, I thought that's what we were waiting for. Was
What?
your Jim Nance call after Tiger?
Look at his collar.
Look at Bernard Langer.
Where? Oh. What is Lager?
He's just waiting to say congrats.
No, do it.
Lager, the greatest German golfer ever, and
Maybe the greatest senior golfer ever.
I think so.
There was a bet between him, the top German,
Oh,
it was
is.
Langer at plus 100 or Martin Keimer.
How about
Only
that?
two.
Well,
Well, let's hear Norm's Jim Nance call.
Well, I don't really have one. I would just say Fitzgerald was wrong. There are second acts in American life.
Wow.
that's good. All right.
Larry Fitzgerald, former
We had a
Arizona
little of everything.
Cardinal wide receiver. With elegant
there's-
words. He's played in the Pebble Beach
All right.
Pro-Am a few times. I think won it.
It was
2
an
years
interesting
ago.
reaction because it kind of got bigger and bigger.
If our viewers don't like one of those,
There are three
way too
great-
hard to please.
Three great ones.
Okay.
A funny one, a super pithy one, and a kind of a nerdy one.
And one with a little elegance,
Or
I didn't think
a
of
little erudition.
maybe to
Tiger looks
Look.
about
look at the muscle.
He looks 5 years
Oh,
old there.
wow. I didn't really see that.
He's like a little boy going, I am so great.
It's like he was
Yeah.
roaring.
It's like it, because he kept doing it, like he did once, and then again, and right? Like it's it's just four shocks.
How about
A single slender stroke. In second place, Muscle Boys Dustin Johnson and Brooks Koepka and Xander Schauffele.
how about your
And boy, were you right about that putt.
By Koepka, how about that, huh?
My goodness.
how about maybe one for
Maybe for
your hardcore fans out there?
Oh, for my Hardcore fans, yes, I will do one. I told you so.
Or I was going to
But
do one
that's
as
too much
well.
about me.
I have one as well that possibly people thought that Tiger was an old chunk of coal, but he's still a diamond in the rough.
In the rough.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I never heard diamond in the rough.
You
Has
didn't?
that ever been a golf thing? No.
No, it's not a golf thing.
No, but I mean in the rough, like.
Yeah, because it's not. I don't think people usually. I think people think mistakenly that it has to do with golf, but it obviously
It's been
doesn't.
fun to
I don't think they think
Man.
diamond in the rough is about golf.
I think
do
some
they?
people do probably.
Diamond in the rough.
They don't think that's.
I think that one word "rough" isn't good enough.
No,
Yeah.
I thought you were making a play on words using the rough.
I was.
Oh. No, no one.
I think of
thinks
Disney's
it's about
Aladdin when I hear the phrase now.
I've known from years past that it
What's
goes
Kepka?
out and
What a golfer. Now,
Absolutely.
in tour events, does he shrug and go, win, lose, I'm eating steak tonight? Does he not give them his full focus? Does he take unnecessary chances for the fun of it?
Who's this?
Kepka.
I don't know.
Pardon?
We got.
You want to wrap it up?
No,
Oh, I don't know what that meant.
no, no.
No, you can say
I was listening to Jeff.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were giving us some directorial signal
Oh, no.
that was unfamiliar to me.
No, no.
You were like kind of going like that or something. It's like, I don't know what that means. Wrap it up. Stretch it out.
I don't know how much
Wow.
longer we'll have you live, because at one point they cut you off.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure how long.
Okay.
Well, I guess we'll wrap it up with first a few words concerning this whole Tiger comeback from Chad.
Well, it's certainly miraculous. I don't think anyone except for Norm predicted it.
This is not about me.
No, but in all seriousness, I mean, the guy had his back fused.
Now that
he
the
was
golf is
out of
done.
He couldn't swing a golf club 2 years ago. And that's just his physical problems with what he's overcome just in everything.
I remember Chad once telling me, which I didn't
Has
realize.
he overcome his sex addiction? That's my question.
We'll find out.
Have I?
With the-
Have any of us?
Chad told me something that I was not aware of also that he had to overcome. You have to keep playing in events. I didn't know that. I thought you could just go practice and play golf and be good. Right?
Oh,
No, there's nothing,
no, you
there's
gotta get in
nothing
the
like
cauldron, is what
competitive.
you're-
Yeah, there's nothing like the
You have
like
to
you
play
can't
in events.
you
Juices
can't
the
replicate
fire.
it. You just can't replicate it. The different pressure.
What about his patience that he's shown?
I'll buy that.
Yeah.
Or what about?
Every shot wasn't perfect
Well,
this week, not by any
And he
stretch.
also he's
No, I mean in the entire comeback. Like when would he have given up? Like would one more injury have been enough?
yes, doing rehab
yeah.
Oh, that must be tedious, huh?
in his basement,
My God.
doing curls.
And not only that, but you have to listen to everybody say you're finished.
Yeah.
Does that get to you?
Well, the thought of he's
think
often said, "My kids
that's
have
it
never
right there.
seen how good I am."
Oh,
that,
exactly.
that above all,
Oh,
Yeah,
it's-
that's exactly
yeah.
it.
a theme of this Masters,
Ah.
the imagination.
Oh, and look.
I thought he was
We
dead.
went from the
From the
Yeah.
file, okay, elegant work by the
Yeah.
CBS redeems themselves. With
Wow.
that,
Wow, you just
With that
you
in
said
it.
that just as they showed that.
it all begins with a dream.
Wow.
I can imagine when Titleist gave Earl Woods that hat, and Earl said, "Why doesn't it say Earl Woods on the back of it?" And they said, "Oh, we thought you
Oh,
were
look.
joking."
Who's that? Justin?
That's Trevor Immelman back there, and Zach Johnson.
No, it's Justin Rose.
And
Justin Thomas.
Thomas, huh?
Zach,
Yeah, Justin
well,
Thomas. Yeah.
Zach Johnson and Trevor Immelman were. In
Oh,
the
they
Green
all
Jackets.
came back.
They all came down.
Oh,
of course.
yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
They're all
Trevor
they're all
Immelman,
fans of golf history.
Trevor Immelman there to give his congratulations after 15 minutes of having to convince the security guard that no, he did win the tournament. And this is an authentic green jacket. Look, it's right here.
Danny Willett piping up behind him.
Yeah.
To, say,
Well, not to go through the whole history, but just this event in itself, this Masters that we had witnessed this week. A few words from Jeff Martin on that.
Let me just repeat Jim Nance's opening yesterday, where they were showing a little boy in bed who had a framed photo of a green jacket next to his bed. And Jim Nance said, for a young boy who aspires to be a Masters champion, what does his imagination look like? Some say your imagination can take you by the hand and guide you to a place where you're lost in your own universe. Yeah, it was.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
I called my wife in to watch it, and she was like fit to be tied. You know, just like, oh, come on, what's going on? You know, are other sports like this? No, golf is perhaps a little more self-important than our other major sports.
Well,
she kills me when she watches. Now she watches.
And when you talk about imagination, I mean, on the golf course, there's probably nobody's ever had the imagination of Tiger Woods when it comes to pulling off shots. Huh?
Maybe his phone pal Phil Mickelson.
Oh yes,
who he coordinates outfits and accessories like chewing gum with.
Well, it's an interesting thing, Phil Mickelson, because he's certainly playing as well as anybody. You know what I mean?
Still a relevant golfer at 48. He's
48 years old.
Now we've called Bernard Langer perhaps the finest senior golfer ever. Is Mickelson the finest, older golfer, middle-aged golfer?
Oh, I think you'd want to put Vijay Singh up.
I think that's
no, but
you're probably right.
Even though it's way less exciting.
There's that statistic about his clubhead speed being faster than anybody.
Yeah, 125 he got to yesterday.
How is that possible?
Just stretching and the shafts and just everything is. I don't know if he's swinging harder. He's swinging
and he has arthritis.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a miracle.
They're working with instruments.
I mean, I always felt Joe Frazier. Maybe I don't know enough about boxing history, but the fact that he lived in the era of Ali certainly didn't help him.
That's right.
Well, how many would Phil Mickelson have won without Tiger, How many did Phil Mickelson win? 60, 70 tournaments?
Oh.
I don't think so.
The whole generation after Tiger was robbed of some luster by his gobbling up
Ernie Els finished second.
By his gobbling up so many of the majors.
Yeah, Ernie Els certainly.
My mom's
when Tiger came in, it was Ernie Els.
An odd quirk of history that no truly great golfer, I would say, came along in the 9 years between Tiger Woods and Dustin Johnson. It's a hodgepodge of excellent golfers. Adam Scott, Bubba Watson. Justin Rose has played awfully well the last year or two.
Where are the African American golfers? Is it still a class? Matter of cash? Matter of cold hard
it's
cash?
a matter of... Golf is always a matter of the score you shoot. It's it's all right there, but I don't know. I guess the game hasn't quite resonated. I guess with those athletes.
There's some names that it's very funny because at the beginning of the day I wouldn't have expected. I didn't know Kuchar was in 12th place. There's another guy, Kuchar, who's
what a tournament
has been hanging around. What a historic.
Look, when Vijay Singh won, I think Jim Nance's call could be remembered wrong. Was absolutely no one was rooting for that.
Yeah.
Maybe my memory's playing tricks.
I remember he earned that Masters. I remember that because there was terrible weather on Thursday and Friday, and it hit him both times.
With Vijay?
Yeah. And
wait, no. Nance asked, "Does that count as a black guy?" No, we got him in some trouble. But it was just an honest question.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say at the moment.
All right.
Oh wait,
we've got the butler check.
Goodness, I didn't think. We saw the jacket ceremony, for goodness sake.
The folks at home were worried we were on. They were probably going, "No, wait."
Look how young you are.
I bet we have a lot of comments.
It
Like,
still
no way.
shocks
What about
me.
the butler cap?
Still shocks me when he takes off that hat. And he's
Okay, not as many as I thought. Not as many as one might think.
And Sergio. I'm talking about hairlines. It still shocks me when he takes off his.
Well,
shirt.
these guys wear hats all the time, and
That's-
that doesn't help.
All right. Nothing wrong with that head of hair.
No, sir.
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott was a real contender in this thing.
Jack Nicklaus became, when he let his hair grow,
Is Adam Scott?
became a
Can
fireman.
Adam Scott win? I mean,
Well, I think the flat stick lets him down.
Now, Jack Nicklaus, known as Fat Jack in his day,
Fat Jack.
in like 3 month span, he lost 20 pounds and let his blonde hair grow, and overnight became a man now, far more youthful looking and attractive man.
you know, as a fat man,
Up in Barn Rep?
I mean, a surprisingly fat man was McEnroe. As a junior tennis player.
I didn't know that. You wouldn't think there was a chubby top tennis player.
Such a big part of the history of the tournament. Always special.
All right.
That's right, Jim. It's been amazing.
Now, the current Masters
We're proud of
chairman, this guy,
amateurs made the cut.
rather well spoken.
Oh, is Rudy good?
Yeah, he doesn't
Yes, he
have
would be now.
he doesn't have that syrupy drawl.
Yeah.
Now, the guy a few years ago, like in opening remarks, like turned to Tiger and like scolded him. Do you remember that?
Well, I don't.
He just went like, Tiger, you have,
Oh, yes.
You were
after the
hurt the game. You
disappointed. Yeah,
you
that was horrible.
you
You're right.
disappointed your young fans. And it was like, what the heck? It's none of your business. What are you doing?
That's right. That was gross.
Well, it just shows. What I mean,
For all the
it just shows that the Masters has unlimited power, boy.
Yeah, I could have. Yeah, I could
All
have
right.
really messed out there, and he really.
A win for Tiger.
He relaxed.
And I know there are going to be people in the
Minute
Norway
cheese
so excited about
sandwiches.
this first Norwegian to ever play in
Pork
the
crispy.
Masters, and you did so well. What are your plans?
Thank you. Back to school tomorrow, and yeah, grind it out and trying to get the
This
repeat.
is a Scandinavian cat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well done.
I'm not hearing any accent at all.
Welcome back to Butler Cabin.
Thank you.
It's been an amazing journey, and that reaction, I want to start
Here's the
there.
Cliff Roberts portrait
Green
behind Tiger. Yeah.
and
And the Bobby Jones portrait, painted by who, Norm?
What was going on in your head at that time?
Who? Dwight Eisenhower.
Horse, I think, from yelling.
Is he always out of focus?
It was just, I was just trying to.
Cliff Roberts?
All
Well,
day.
they've got the right guy for it.
All of a sudden, I had the lead, and
I always thought Bob Jones looked like Bob.
It was just trying
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I can see that.
A little handsomer Bobo, but you're right.
I don't know what I did.
I wanna tell you.
I know I screamed.
Bob
I
Hope,
was looking for Joey somewhere.
watching from heaven.
Shook the guy's hands and then found
Cliff
me.
Roberts, he was kind of a bastard.
Embrace and then
Yeah.
to have my kids there.
He's watching from a hotter place, but
You know, my dad was here.
He died on the course.
that's right. Wow.
Shot himself.
15.
I believe it was over on the par 3, of course.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Introduction toward Tiger.
I don't think there's a plaque on the spot.
Your play today throughout the week has just been amazing, and you've made history.
This guy's a
Once
good
again
speaker.
against the Nationals.
They've had the guys who are just, say, like tournament and things like,
When you're 15,
you knew you were in the South.
It's overwhelming. And I think it's just because of what has transpired.
Wow.
And, last year,
What a
I was
story.
just very lucky to be playing again.
Really incredible.
The story of the millennium.
Champions dinner.
Yeah.
The Red Sox breaking the curse.
A friend of mine said this is definitely the sports story of the decade, if not century.
The champions.
Cubs breaking through.
No, 22 was a
I mean, they were trying to make him winning the FedEx Cup last year.
Yeah. I'm glad he did something more because that was ridiculous.
My mom was here.
I don't even know how that
in
came.
97 as well. And so I just couldn't be
Like
more
30
happy,
guys.
more excited. And, you know, I'm kind of at a loss for words for
That's nice. Look at Tiger speaking from the heart.
How do you rank this one, Tiger? Of all the tremendous and great accomplishments,
it would be up there.
Wow, it has been that U.S. Open at Torrey Pines.
Yeah.
It was 11 years ago.
Finally did come back and play. And, I was close last year.
That's a long time. That's
With a chance in the last two major
It's
championships.
a long walk in the desert
I applied what I learned from those two and was able to seal the deal today.
for a jungle cat.
if you will, for just a moment.
Whoa.
We had that replay sequence of your hug with your dad in
I dare
'97,
you.
with your hug with your mom today.
Yeah, you felt
Oh,
fans.
they're doing it.
Don't pull me off the telecast just because you said fans.
They thought they thought the same thing I did.
To be able to
What now?
They're putting the hug with the dad with the hug with the mom, but that didn't
Yeah.
really happen.
As I said, I'm at a loss for words. When there was my dad, he should have been there.
Oh, that
year.
oh,
He
I'm
was
sorry, the hug with the
recovering
kid.
from a heart attack and heart surgery. And now, my little boy Charlie, the embrace.
Isn't it Charlie? Right? Yes, okay. Yeah, Charlie. Charlie, my son.
And it's just special.
I can't find a picture of John McEnroe as a youth.
Sam actually
Believe you.
lost
Fat as a
a
cat.
state soccer tournament yesterday. So I'm kind of convinced her, do you want to come up and watch Masters? And so they came up today, and luckily I was able to win.
And just one last thought about the competition out there, playing with Molinari and Finau and others making a run at you and that ever-changing leaderboard and how you did it. You told us you wanted to stay patient on Sunday, and I think you followed your plan.
I was as patient as I think I've been in.
There you go, Norm. You used the patience word.
Especially the last 3 days.
So many big shots.
So he's patient and he waits for the other guy to make a mistake.
So many big shots. Was any bigger than that mundane iron on 12 to the fat part of the green?
Yeah.
Who's who?
Yeah.
And
You know?
flipped that
Leaving himself a 30-foot putt.
we were a couple behind. Francesco made a mistake, and then all of a sudden, I saw Brooks get there. He made a mistake. The Eagles 13, and all these different scenarios started flying around. Patrick made a run, and it was just an amazing buzz out there to try to figure out what was going on. Meanwhile, still stayed present and focused on what I'm trying to do out there. It was, I kind of liked it.
I'm sure you did. A special day. And now for a moment that I think many thought we'd never see again. The green jacket being put on your shoulders as a champion again at Augusta. Fred, it's coming.
Well, Patrick, you've been a great champion, and I can't tell you
But thank God that's
how
over.
the pride and the way you've worn the green jacket this past year.
I've never
is a
seen
news to all of our members.
him
So,
look so slim.
thank you very much for that.
Patrick, has he lost a few?
I don't
Well,
know.
you didn't have any home-cooked meals last week, that's for sure.
Or is he like-
This time.
Patrick, as wildly unpopular as you were with your college teammates, you're... All right.
Congratulations, Tiger.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
They should have said, so Patrick, you think he's ready to be beaten now?
And it will never
There it is.
Like I just said, it fits.
Did he say it fits?
Yeah, he put it on just so he's good at that. It fits. He said. Next
Next
moment.
Everything. High drama throughout.
Did they have to take a little out from his 97 jacket?
It's already been said. Epic.
What, when he was, had a little extra muscle? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah, maybe he might have a little extra.
Ranked with the greatest moments
Cushion.
the sport has ever seen. Tiger Woods, congratulations. You are once again the Masters champion.
Wow. Well, I guess it's, I apologize, everybody. I mean, I didn't speak a lot because it was just so, it was amazing to watch.
The seasoned broadcaster knows when to pull back and let the picture tells the story, right?
It was something to behold. That's for sure.
Well, what a morning.
What a morning.
9 holes is plenty to say what we have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About Bobby Jones' vision. Now in its 83rd spring.
The vision of Bobby Jones. Chad? Any parting words?
You got to think he knocked those balls in the water at 12 to clear the way.
Yeah, it's certainly the real star this week. Always, as always, did not disappoint, and that's the beautiful grounds at Augusta National Golf Club. I think the course lived up to its billing.
I've had more roars echoing through the azaleas this year than I think. Best tournament ever? Why not?
What do you think of Rory McIlroy this week?
I don't know. He said something to me that was very telling in the pre-round interviews where he wants to win the career slam, but if it doesn't happen this year, there's always next year.
Yeah, wow.
And I don't think that's the right attitude at all, because there isn't always next year. Like it's
Sounds
no
like he
guarantee.
has the eye of the Rory.
Yeah.
I thought there was an obvious big three coming into this tournament. Rory, Justin Rose, and Dustin Johnson. Only one was any kind of factor. No,
And how about the absolute, complete disappearance of Jordan Spieth?
You called that as well.
I did call that.
I didn't see
But I only called that because he was making 30 feet.
I just thought Jordan was
putts,
too off form to be a factor
You
this
can't
week.
make, you can't make, no, but I'm talking about when he was winning. That's when I called his demise because he can't make 30-foot putts.
Jordan finished the tournament at 5 under, solid. Justin Rose envies him. But
It's kind of interesting that are they the same age as Spieth and Thomas?
Yes.
So Thomas didn't come around for about 3 more years or more, maybe, huh?
Yeah, though he came around early. It's just that Jordan was on this, was on the Masters final group when he was 20, and then won the next year when he was 21, and then won a passel of other majors in short order.
But,
this is Jim Nance's.
oh, this is it?
This is it. Turn it up. Turn it up.
His imagination looked like.
No, I can't rewind this one.
Some say your imagination.
No, it's fine. This is the start. This is the start.
Hand and guide you.
Loja,
This
here's the imagination.
this little chap in a Masters T-shirt is crossing off.
Guide you to a place where you're lost in your own universe. Where moments of the past.
There's some sand
shape
painter
actions of the future.
in work. We're going to see some. It's kind of cool, really.
Yeah, very cool. What is that? Like
It's some painting with sand technique. A few years ago, when it was U.S. Open was in Marion. You know how they have those distinctive wicker basket flag
Oh, yeah.
sticks? They had their old craftsman guy spray painting with red paint the wicker basket. This guy's a bit more of an artist, I think. But we'll return to the lady. Now, at the end of this, we'll return to the little boy in bed with a framed photo and green jacket by his bedside.
Oh, that was what about that? Oh,
So-
that was DeMarco. That was
So when, Kristen and I were visiting, we were in Maryland visiting family, and we had to go to the airport, and Tiger hit that shot left, and the cab to go to the airport was literally outside. So we're like, oh shit, we gotta go. So we go, and we're driving through this neighborhood away from their house, and we heard this giant roar
I'm sorry to interrupt.
from people watching that on television.
Oh, wow.
Then, one morning, the sands of time signal that the Masters has arrived.
This young chap turns his head and looks at his framed green jacket photo.
One day,
Dreamily.
your dream will be realized.
Must go practice.
It's a big glove. Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a bedroom like that.
He's way into golf.
Oh, they're replaying it.
CBS Sports
We could have done that.
The Masters.
Are they? Well, why not?
Well, we got nothing else to watch. I mean, it was supposed to be on at 4 p.m.
In Augusta.
Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Here's our chance to live blog the front nine. No, maybe an even better idea is
To say goodnight to everybody.
yeah, I think so.
Thanks, folks.
Guys,
Thank you.
What
a pleasure and honor.
oh.
Hope we see you next year.
Next year, a tradition like none other. Ah.